Yeah, my dude.
Ooh.
Throw them in the freezer. They're like insane.
Oh, dude, frozen candy, so good. Sponsor us.
Get at us. Oh, also, Espelon, still waiting on your phone call / email. Hope you're not tweeting at me because I don't do that.
That's gonna remind me. What am I drinking tonight? Shit.
I'm gonna turn to one of your competitors if I don't hear from you soon. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry, Espelon.
Lo siento, Espelon. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're live with some D&D. It's Tales of Sentra. It's episode 51. I thought I rarely said this, but according to the players here, I say this like 50% of the time. It's going to be a very special episode tonight.
I'm joining a cult. It's fucking special.
We'll see.
No,
hey,
in-game. In-game.
Oh, okay.
The day you reject a cult will be a special episode.
Yeah.
Correct.
Hey,
I'm living my best life.
Speaking of rejecting a cult, guess what? I want to show off this cool shirt I got. Look who it is.
Oh,
Notorious.
my mama.
And all of the gray on the shirt is actually text from her dissents.
Oh,
That's super cool. Also, my buddy Leo sent me. We're in a different group chat. He sent me this picture of, I guess it was a local station that had a typo in their Chiron, and it said Ruth Badger Ginsburg. And he's like, "Listen, I know it's really sad, but how is this not a character on BoJack Horseman?"
yeah.
Give it a minute.
Right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's like, "Listen, it's a tragedy, but also."
They couldn't animalify everyone.
Yeah. Anyway, this show's about escapism, so we're gonna do that. Two quick kind of housekeeping things. First is, if you take a look at your nice little map here, you'll see, I think I mentioned this to you guys already, but just to mention it to the stream, I added some little sword icons for, like, basically if you've got a group on your side for the potential, like, fight, big war battle thing coming up. Nice. So you got the red checks for the gates, you got the green checks for a gate that is sealed off, and you got the little swords now for anybody who's on your side in the potential battle. The other thing I wanted to say is I get some music going here. So there's 2 points of inspiration that are up for grabs. Both of them are kind of like sort of meta puzzly. The first one involves the scrolls, so you basically have until you're done the whole arc with the scrolls to figure it out. The other one, at some point in the game, this is really great music. I like this. Like, it's hard to talk through it because I just want to like
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to D&D Radio, WDAD. 92.2 The Natural. Anyways, the other one is at some point the characters mentioned like, oh, constellations are cool, and then I think Val was like, maybe there's an observatory with the Modrins. So there's another meta thing kind of around the constellations. So 2 points of inspiration if at any point one of you is like, oh, I think I've kind of figured this thing out for what the constellations kind of where they come from, and the scrolls kind of like what they're kind of meta all about. So 2 of those.
You're asking us where you got the inspiration from?
Sort of. And it's not as like deep and layered as you think. Like it should be, at some point it's probably gonna be like, oh, I know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's just one layer deep. You don't have to like follow a long train of thought.
Do we use
Right,
buzzers, and do we have
game,
to use form of a question?
No, you can just be like, oh, I got the thing. I figured it out. So
will I receive death threats if I piece it together on like live on stream?
No.
Then what is the point then?
Not yet.
This bitch.
So, but before we get started with
not Ryan.
Before we get started with episode 51, let's who wants to recap what happened in episode 50?
Oh my god, we all almost died. The end.
Only 2 of you went down.
Yeah,
So
that's
That's a
almost.
50% mortality rate.
Yeah, that's,
We were close. to
we did
beating
the
it.
it's not like everyone else
riddle.
was super healthy.
So what I have in terms of notes, I have 25 gold, smiley face. And then I put Fumu, Dream Knight of Fire, make way for the king, biatch. And then a frowny face. That's my notes.
Okay.
On point.
That's mostly what happened.
We won the tournament. Isn't that kind of where we started?
Yeah, you started on the finals.
Our Pokemon won, and then she evolved
Mm-hmm.
into a water type.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, cool, can we get that money though? And they're like, no, the money doesn't come until tomorrow. And we're like, but can we get that money though? And they're like, no, go away. So anyway, the true selves rolled up and they were like, yo, we're gonna play a set in celebration of the end of the tournament. Giddy up. And we were like, nifty, we're gonna go check out the underneath of this thing. And so we went. And we we ran into some ghosts. Bron sent Val into a room with like 20 million ghosts in it.
Or
for no
6.
reason. 20 million.
Or 6
For
ghosts.
no reason. They did not care that young Charlie was
knows what
one
she
of
did.
them. They didn't care if Charlie was one of them. It was very much a, hey, we're burning, please just murder us, please. And so we did that. We did not find anything in the cool treasure stash room because nobody rolled high enough.
You guys found some stuff.
We found some stuff.
You didn't find the top
think
tier
that's right.
stuff, but you got
Yeah,
like
no,
No, but I
B-grade.
found the 25 gold. And then
Yeah, nobody found the
we,
half plate that was potentially in there.
we went
Oh, I
into
used
the
Or full plate, rather.
underground, like where like the pits used to be, like where all these slaves used to fight. And we're like, well, what the hell? We can't find no fucking archway. And I think it was young Charlie who was like, I'm detecting magic, and this thing we just walked through is totes the archway. And we were like, shit. So then we summoned old Fumu, and we almost got riggedy wrecked, but we did not get riggedy wrecked. And I think we were actually out of the pits at the end of the episode.
Yeah, you came like right back up, and so we'll pick up right there as you come up out of the pits, and good old Gates is over here just like, oh, you're back. How was your time down there in the old Coliseum?
Everybody's burnt to fuck. Just
It was not a pleasurable experience.
No, it doesn't look like it. Well, I'm glad you were able to presumably find what you were looking for, if what you were looking for is to be burned.
Why would you say that?
It's merely an observation, I'm sorry. Anyways, is there anything further you request of the Coliseum staff?
we need to ruin that thing, don't we? We weren't able to take it down because everybody's still in the thing, and we were against pulling a Bane.
Correct. I will say when you come back up, the concert seems to be over and most people are like making their way home now.
We need to go find I cannot remember his name to save my fucking life.
Garen?
Garen. Huh. We need to find Gary, I think, and maybe ask him about like destroying the thing now that everybody's leaving.
Well, I mean, you are presumably hanging out in his apartment again this evening, so we'll definitely have a chance to speak to him.
Or I can cast sending right now, and then we can. Well, or we can cast sending right now. And I feel like that would save us some time, and it would leave less wiggle room for bad shenanigans to happen.
Do you have a spell slot left?
I do.
Okay.
I spent most of my time almost dead, so.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna. It's level 4, unfortunately. So I'm going to cast sending, and I'm just gonna be like, "Hello, Garen, Bear. We killed the thing down here, and now we kind of need to destroy the gate. letting me know, my man. Because it's
Uh,
gonna happen in like 10.
So you know that thing when you're waiting for someone and you give them a call and it's like, hold up, I see you?
Uh-huh.
That basically happens with your sending. I'll let you keep the spell slot. You're about to get a long rest anyway.
I'm looking him dead in the
as
eye, so
he
casting
he
sending.
like comes around the corner and he's like, he like gets the signal and he's like, oh, you're right here. Yeah, did you all, and he'll have, you know, Eve will be victorious. Eve will be next to him. And he'll just say, did you all find, you know, what you were looking for down there? Well, you certainly found something. He looks at everybody all burnt up. I'm assuming it was the gate you were telling me about.
Yep.
I see. Well,
We're alive though.
glad to hear it. Obviously, you can all rest up at my place again. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you need?
We kind of need to really destroy the thing. And it looks like it's a load-bearing kind of thing. So I don't know if you need to call anybody and be like, hey, you know, get ready for some reno or something.
Could we
Can you, like,
potentially
fill it with lava?
lava? I don't know about
just like-
lava, but we could fill it with, you know, concrete or something of that nature.
Would
We'd have
that
to
work?
have a word, you know, with people since we'd be altering a historical site, but
How about bees? Just a shitload of bees. So like,
Can
when they
you
come
imagine coming through the thing and just
Yeah.
being like murder hornets in there?
In, like the portal opens and like bees go to their place, so it's like, oh no, we
Yeah.
goofed. They're in a room full of bees.
bees
and
are the
then
new flower. You just
Just all-
unleash a
all
swarm of
bees.
bees.
Just bees. I mean, cement works too,
Wait,
but
we-
you know, bees.
We tried to seal one up once and it didn't stop them, right?
So you had, you did like a you like caved rocks in kind of around one, and I think it like kind of shunted it trying to come through. So like it bought you a lot of time.
Right.
Because it like, you know, unless it was like an airtight like complete seal, like it would be able to kind of get something through and
Okay.
kind of blast.
So
However-
hypothetically, the cement should work.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, one of the ones that's presumably working is down here. It's the Sentra, the Snake City. That one was in what was going to be the foundation of a building. So that one now is filled in with concrete and presumably, you know, fine.
Totes my goats. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if we could just get like a crew down here to like seal that up,
Alternatively, what if we can?
fill it
If
with honey
all-
badgers.
That's a better idea. I mean,
I-
I was gonna say
I'm not
we
sure if we could find enough honey badgers to fill a tunnel, but anyway, you have
Okay.
another suggestion?
if we can figure out a way to disrupt one of the glyphs on the bricks. There are a series of glyphs, right? So if we can disrupt one, then it should throw the whole thing off, right?
Actually, hypothetically, that kind of sounds sound because you know they have to like. I mean, you know, we got like Oregon backwards over here trying to make one. Maybe.
Oregon J backwards. Well, that's an interesting idea. Well, do you want to take the time to do that, or shall I just have Gates to look at potentially filling the place up?
Right now, I'd like to find the time to take a shower, clean my armor, and not feel dead.
Right. Well, why don't you all head to my apartment then, and I'll have a
Yeah.
word with Gates.
Can I have one of those fruit thingies, the weird fruits?
Apples?
Yeah, those.
Pretty sure it was just apples.
It's like a pear, but weird.
You
Is
may.
it those Japanese pears that are like apples, but
Ooh,
they're
those things
pears?
Are delightful.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big. I'm a Bosch pear man. That's what I like. Anyways, yeah. Go on ahead. I'll have a word with Gates, and we'll see what can be done.
If you could like keep us updated on the time frame though, like if it's gonna take a couple days to get a crew down here, we can come down here and just screw it all up anyway. You know? And if you're like getting ready to like go join Vander or something, you know, you could just be like, oh no, not my circus, you know? But you're joining the circus.
Ah!
Very funny, Allison. Yes, well, you can follow Eve to my place if you Don't remember the way yourselves, and I'll meet you there in a little bit.
I'm ready for a nap.
Gates, let's have a conversation. Yes, let's do that.
I stay and listen to this conversation.
I zip line out.
It's a silent conversation. It's better than
No, I go over.
it's better than trying
I
to
go
have
over here.
Val's
Hey,
mom
what are you guys talking about?
and Lancer's wife try to talk to each other, because that I still cannot do.
Yeah.
That's impossible. Oh man. So you follow Eve back to the apartment, and I will say on the way, as can be expected, when you reach the elevator to the apartment, a certain duo is at the elevator again. Look who it is, the associates of the tournament winner.
Hi. How are
Uh,
you?
Doing great. Perhaps you like to just come up for a quick conversation. This one can just be in the hallway instead of inside, since apparently Calm Leaf is a little too much for your draw blood.
Broad is going to just
Get out of
like
my
not
face.
even stand up. He's just going to like rise up like an
Into frame.
asset behind her, just like and like, what's going on here?
Dustberry's gonna do this pose in her picture again. Well, my, don't you just rise out of nowhere, Mr. Hamstrung. Ding.
I
Wait,
do when
I have a sound effect for that. Mr. Hamstrung.
Jesus.
well, your sound effects may be impressive, but they won't have sway over me. Whatever you're planning, better think twice, because it made Valison here very uncomfortable. Whatever it is that you were
It did
forcing
not.
on her.
Well,
It
no
was
one's
annoying.
no one's planning anything. It's merely an invitation.
What kind of leaf did you say?
That's where it starts.
Calm Leaf, would you like some Calm Leaf, friend? All
Yeah.
right. Well, you can step off with us and certainly help yourself. Val, if you want to join your friend. For conversation, not necessarily the herb, you can do that.
I just, really quick conversation, and then I really need a nap because I died a little bit today a couple times.
That's extreme. Also, it's evening time, so take a long nap, you know?
I need to take a very long nap.
By the way, Andrew Hazard would just know Calm Leaf is weed, FYI.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's real bruised up. He thinks it'll help reduce pain and help him nap. Like,
Yeah. I
hit
mean, I
the
guess he's
sleep
a wood
time.
elf anyway, right? So that's probably
Oh,
like
yeah.
pretty normal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's used in salves. Whatever's not used for medicinal purposes is used for, like, rope and fabrics.
It's true.
It's crazy that it's not used for more stuff.
It's true. So we'll start with Val and Hazard then stepping off the elevator to go join them. I don't know if Braun has
Mr.
any.
Brown, I am
yeah.
out of spell slots for if in case things
You
get
still
a
have
little
that
hinky or
sending.
something.
You can keep that slot.
Oh,
since
that's right.
it
I
kinda-
totally still
yeah.
have it. So just know that if you want to carry on a conversation when I'm like, help me, know that cannot happen, and I'll just start screaming.
Why? Why are you doing this?
I think it's about the cult. That I'm not joining.
Have you ever thought about not being in a cult?
So cut to
Yeah,
inside
just
the
say no.
apartment. Cut inside the apartment, and Blood's like, "So you're gonna join the cult, huh?"
Absolutely gonna join the cult.
Great. So you go have your prize money. You can get the viola, give it to
Yeah.
the true selves since they're back in town, and then tell you what. You come meet us on the first night of Violent Moon in the amphitheater in Center Tree, and we can make that happen.
Do I wear my mask?
Bring
Or
your
is that
mask.
for, the initiated? Alright, super cool. Yes.
I will say,
kind of pan over a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Or in the background, Hazard is on the couch. He's wearing a blindfold, and his ears are have their stuff wrapped around his ears, and he's just smoking something and taking off a piece of armor and smoking, just peeling off his armor.
Perfect.
And also just for logistical purposes, so that everyone's aware. So it is the technically this blue dot up here on the calendar is when you wake up tomorrow. When you wake up tomorrow, it's going to be the last day of Indigo Moon, making the following day the first day of Violet Moon. And it's about half a day's ride from where you are in Scorchstone to Sentra, where this initiation will happen. That said, I believe the party still has a lot to discuss about the next leg of their journey.
Yeah.
So if you guys like, we can fast forward to when everybody's gathered in Garen's apartment, unless there's any other RP people wanted to do at the moment.
I have RP I want to do.
Okay.
So downstairs in our apartment, you can hear the noise and the music coming from upstairs, kind of like muffled.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just Braun sitting at the table with his armor clearly just kind of scattered all about him. And on the other end of the table is Charlie, and Braun's like, Charlie, you're a good boy. Please don't ever change.
About that. I was actually working on a new spell to make myself kind of like change my appearance, you know? And anyway, it's a whole lot to remember. I was wondering if you would like to learn about how to detect magic, because I was doing it, but it's just a lot to remember.
Yeah, sure. Can you teach me? Is that a thing you can do?
I don't know. I sort of taught you a little bit about Fireball, right? Or Firebolt.
That's true. All right.
It's a feeling. You just gotta feel into the force or whatever.
Great. And Braun's gonna go pick up his cleric tome and bring it over and like start feeling the force? Question mark.
Montage through.
Yeah.
Feeling the force.
It's a very boring montage.
It's like
he's got the glove and it's like flickering like a weak light bulb, and it starts to glow, and they're like.
I imagine there's like a little magic object. He like puts it under a cup, and he's like switching the cups all around. Wait, now which one is it?
Is it that one? No. Try
No.
again. Damn it!
Cut to 3 hours later. You did it!
Yes.
All right, so let's cut to the morning. Everybody wakes up in Garen's apartment. And it's time to figure out what you're all gonna do for the next leg of your journey here as the party. Actually, I'm sorry. Before I guess we can technically we could do it this evening, or we could wait till you see them in the marketplace. I believe Sid wanted to potentially set the swingers up with our orc friend, Miss Glumpa.
Yeah.
Do we want to? We can do it because you have to go to the.
all about that.
You have to go to the market anyway. So do you want to just do that then when we go over there? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot all about that. Oh my god.
Coming out of his chambers, Charlie is going to have a new look on him that might look a little more adult, but it being his first time doing this and pulling it off, he didn't exactly get the proportions right.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, let's see what we
baby.
got here.
What?
What?
Who are you?
Who is this person?
What is this picture?
It's supposed to be a
face looks very
halfling
familiar.
sorcerer.
Why
He's
does
got
that
like a
face look
fully
so
grown
familiar?
human face and like halfling, like not even correct halfling because halflings have big feet. He's got little feet, and he's like, "Hi there, look, I'm an adult."
You're gonna
Ron.
hate me. You're gonna hate me for saying this. This is Trumpelstiltskin.
No, I see it too. I saw it too, especially in the hair.
Oh, and the everything.
I'm the
best wizard,
best halfling
They still use the small hands and feet.
Around.
Well,
is that
Charlie.
you?
What did you do with Charlie?
It's me. I cast this guy. Ah,
No, it sounded like the spell was having some
pretty
trouble
good,
there.
huh?
Cool is not the word I would use.
It looks really, really, really good. I
Haunting.
mean, I'm very, very.
Really,
Whoa, hey, hold on. Like, First of all, you can not mock me, mister. I will read your thoughts all day.
This is my elf voice. I'm sorry.
We will talk about that later. No, Charlie, it's just you know that like that commercial, that Burger King commercial, and they were like, "Oh, I can't eat a Whopper because I have these tiny hands." I'm getting those vibes, like the baby hand vibe. I don't know why.
What knowledge do you keep
I
in
will
that
keep
big,
on
big
working
head?
on it and try again.
I'm looking this up. This is a thing, right? Yeah, there it is. Perfect.
So
That is
while
buck wild.
everybody's ogling Charlie's weird disguise, Garen's just gonna if I may say one thing, I wanted you all to know I have indeed decided to head to Octon to see the old circus family. And well, Wujir will be acting head of security at least for now, and I think he's plenty qualified for the job as is, but that'll be covered. And yeah, I'll be heading out later today to go see everybody. So thank you for, putting me back in contact with them.
Sure. What's gonna happen to your place in the meantime?
Oh, I've owned this place for some time. This is condo, not an apartment. Perhaps I should have been using that word instead.
Oh, so he's like more rich than I thought he was, and now I feel really, really bad.
I make wise investments. Thank you very much.
I've been like using.
Do you
him
pay
for
your
just, like,
taxes?
laughing things. Do you
Yes.
pay your taxes? Have I paid more taxes than you in the past few years for being a super poor person?
I pay my fair share. In fact, I pay.
Oh, do you?
Yes, we use a staggered tax system. So once you earn above a certain threshold, you're taxed for more. It only makes sense.
Wow, tieflings are so forward thinking.
Yeah,
They were so.
it's how we do our part.
Surprising. I guess it's not surprising they're progressive.
Oh man. So yeah, and have you all decided where you're headed once you leave town?
Well, we have a couple things to follow up on.
Need to be in Center Tree by the new moon night, okay?
So that would be by tomorrow night. I see.
Valison, is this a part of one of our quests?
No.
Is this a way to stop the coming scourge that will kill us all?
No, this is way cooler.
Is this something Charlie needs to realize his true power?
It depends if Charlie really wants a cool mask.
Is it gonna get Hazard a vocal coach? What essential thing do we need to go to there so quickly?
I will say it is half a day's trip from a bunch of the temples you wanted to check out.
Hear me out. I really want to join a musical cult. Please. It's like, okay, so hear me out on this. Like, don't judge me, okay? Everything has been really, really bad for my family, and then all of a sudden it's really, really good, and I'm so worried that it's all going to fall apart, and I need a backup. I don't have an employer anymore after all of this. He fired me. Or he
And just
let me
disappeared
go.
or whatever.
He
You
was
haven't
like,
seen
I
him in
was
a
like,
while.
I was like furloughed or something, and he was just like, bye, and then he was gone.
Because he was a criminal?
Well, yeah, like in part, but like, I need a fallback plan, okay?
And your fallback plan is the cult.
It's a musical cult, and the
It
god.
really doesn't help
he
that
is-
I've watched 2 episodes of The Vow today, and my brain is still in that place right now, and you're like, let's just join the cult, like whatever, it won't ruin my life or anything.
And you're like, won't it? But like, the god is pretty hot too, so.
Listen,
I
Val,
can feel your disapproval.
listen, Val, you're an adult.
Uh-huh.
You can make your own decisions.
I am an adult, yes.
Actually, I might as well get both of you. Hazard, get in here too. Charlie, you can keep working on your horrifying disguise.
I don't know. Hazard, maybe you can help me with the voice so I can sound older and cooler.
Well, I hate all of that. I hate every bit of that.
The mix though was nuts, right?
I like that. It's very hard to do a
It's very
character
hard to
doing
pull
another
off.
character. Well done.
Hazard, Val, both of you are adults. I am not your father. I am not a father. You're allowed to make your own decisions. You're actually encouraged to make your own decisions. And whether that's becoming a crime fighter, or joining a cult, or whatever Charlie's doing right now.
That's
Speaking
it.
of,
Camera moves over and Eve is like very confused.
oh no,
Oh, I like that. I actually really like that.
I'm so cool.
Oh wait, what do we got now? Oh my. And you see Eve is like at your heels, like recognizes the scent, but
Oh,
it's like
God.
so confused when she looks up at you.
He looks
I've
like a
been-
doodle Constantine for some reason. He looks like he's gonna come kick my butt.
He looks like David Tennant as Constantine in cartoon form.
A little bit, yeah. With the
That'd be
cloak.
good.
By the way, that would just be a good casting for Constantine.
That would
I'm
be
just
an
gonna put
amazing
that out there.
casting.
Anyways,
Before we move on, the slow leaf last night, it gave me some clarity, and I think I figured out part of the riddle. And he pulls out like his notes, and kind of his face just kind of drops. This is all nonsense.
He did drugs.
He turns it around, and it's all like nonsense scribbling, and it's like obvious losing train of thought and all that. And on Infernal 1, bank? Question mark? There's something here maybe? Investing? Bury that which you hold dear, a single seed of great power in exchange for the fruit of a greater tree. Growth is by faith, not by sight. You don't see your money while it's in a bank. You invest it so it becomes greater. Is that anything?
Sounds like nonsense.
Okay.
I certainly
bury
don't
that which you
recognize the
hold dear.
scrolls, and you-
Cemetery? A cemetery?
Could be about seed faith.
What's this one there at the bottom? It says AA artificial intelligence. What does that even mean?
I don't remember. To be honest, I was pretty zooted.
is there a bunch of like Cheeto dust on your notes too?
It's like juice, fruit residue,
Oh.
and all dried up.
You left your finger grease all over the ancient scrolls.
No, those are just my notes.
Somebody would though, and it would be
Yeah.
somebody
Oh,
in our
yeah.
party that most definitely would.
I'm imagining somebody in the party would just put a big coffee ring
Yeah.
right over the ancient scroll.
There's in the new Animal Crossing, when you try to buy art, you could be duped into buying fake art, and the fake Vitruvian man has a
Has a coffee
coffee
stand
stain in the corner. Has that exact thing. That's how you know it's the
Wild.
fake one.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So, can we go to Sentra tonight? It'll
This
be
is what you want
quick.
to do.
So, point of order, your initiation won't be this evening, it'll be tomorrow evening.
It'll be tomorrow evening, so we could go tonight and we could go do the fun riddle stuff, assuming that we don't die. And then, like, as a
I was
reward,
assuming we don't die.
right? But as a reward for not dying, like,
Setting up all kinds of foreshadowing right now, aren't you?
kind of a little bit, yeah.
Do you trust these people?
Well, like, none of them have tried to kill me or anything.
That's your bar for entry for trusting people?
You know, when
It's
you
a lot.
when
Try to kill.
when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like it's a very high bar.
You're your own person. You can decide what you want to do. But
Okay.
I won't always be there to bust you out. Just know that.
Oh.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
you're
physically
okay.
can't always be there if you run off and do cult things. I was luckily downstairs the other night.
They started doing drugs and I panicked. I'm sorry. So they invited me up for a threesome, and that was like, but the drugs, no. But yeah, no, like, let's go maybe do the thing and the stuff. I gotta go get the viola. Ha! Sorry.
You're making me very happy I didn't go up there now. That would have been. Ugh.
They're very nice people.
I need more coffee. Ron's gonna go leave and get some more coffee.
Alrighty, so we headed off to the market then to sort of tie up loose ends here, get the viola and everything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say on the way, let me. I didn't have this slide ready. Let me restore it real quick. Here it is. On the way, you are going to, of course, pass by Blood and Dustberry at their stalls. On the way to purchase the viola, and they'll see you pass by and just give you kind of an acknowledging nod. / if you wanted to talk to them about a throuple, now's the time.
Keep
So
moving,
that-
keep moving, keep moving.
No, you guys. Do you remember Gloompa? Or I guess Mr.
Yes.
Ron is the only one that really remembered Gloompa. Like, you know how she, like, needed somebody to love?
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone has like minor illusion or anything, but if you did, you could illustrate Glumpa for those who haven't met her.
Oh man, that's
I
rough to
forgot
look
how-
at.
How unfortunate she looked.
That's my Morrowind or my Oblivion character.
But, like,
She's special.
she's got some more to love.
She's the Wendy's gal meets Andre the Giant.
She is very, 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 very gifted. And you know what? If these people are, like, maybe up for showing a girl a good time, also think of that sweet, sweet XP.
XP.
XP. It's not a drug or anything, I promise. Mostly.
It's definitely
hurt.
steroids. That's definitely what XP would be physically.
100 XP.
Take it, ha! I think I actually have maybe minor illusion, perhaps.
I mean,
Guess what I don't have? Oh, I can use Dissonant Whispers or something and use it in an unharmful way.
you don't have to cast anything. I just, to illustrate Glumpa for those that haven't met her.
Okay,
But it's
well,
fine.
I
I
at
got the
least
picture up anyway.
want to slip, like, her address into their, like, hands so then they can maybe slip into her DMs with some hot, like, hot action or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Maybe not, like, straight dick pic, but, like, maybe, maybe some, like, hey, girl.
Yeah.
What-
Valison,
what
you gonna
is
keep
there?
staring at us, or you gonna make some
Hey.
conversation?
Hello. I have a proposal for you.
And Dustberry leans in once again, the way her picture, like, into frame. Oh, do you now?
Okay. So I don't know if you have heard of Glumpa and Greta or anything, but they are super, 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 super. Well, I'm not. Don't raise your eyebrows like I'm selling both of them. I'm always
No.
selling
They
them one.
raise their eyes. No, they raise their eyes at the mention of Greta, or their eyebrows
But
rather.
like, so her Greta's sister Glumpa,
Cousin.
cousin Glumpa. She's very, very gifted. Like, super, super, super talented and stuff. And, I don't want to be, like, up in your business or anything like that, but I think you guys could show her a pretty good time.
Well, Greta was pretty gifted herself.
Oh, that explains a thing. That makes sense, though, actually, too. Yeah.
Oh,
Charlie?
Yeah, Dustberry's gonna look down. Does this one have a question?
I know just a statement. I remember, I don't fully know, but I remember when that other Dragonborn being like, "You're gonna like this one because she's a freak," and maybe that applies here because she seems a little freaky.
From the mouth of babes, am I right?
Charlie, we need to have a long conversation after this.
Do you want to roll a persuasion for me, Richard, off of Charlie doing that?
I mean, I can roll persuasion, but he didn't fully understand what he was saying.
Can I give him inspiration?
Yeah, of course.
I'm giving you inspiration, and it's because you're just rocking it. And I'm trying to help anyway. It's a D10.
Okay. Persuasion, you say?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm actually really good at that. I got a +8. I never use this.
Dang. Well, you're a cute little
Yeah.
kid. You got a
Dadgum.
21. Yeah. Dustberry's gonna look at Charlie and then look at Val, and she's gonna lean in. Listen, it kind of creeps me out that the kid said that, but I guess he makes a good point. And you know, she looks at Blood and back over to you. We've had our fun with Greta, and if you say she has a cousin, we might as well take her for a spin too. You know.
What is it?
Well, just maybe send her a message and be like, "Sup, girl? Do you have her around?"
Sure, we can message Greta, then maybe get contact info for her cousin that way.
Totally.
She's as attractive as Greta, right?
I hear Braun calling me, and I have to. Oh, Braun, hello.
I'm
you're
right here. I'm right here.
It
She
doesn't
has-
matter. You said she's equally gifted, right? So
Has many admirable traits.
She does not have 4 nostrils.
She's a freak.
right. Well, thanks very much for the information. Now, why don't you go and make your important purchases, huh?
I will. I'm running off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get that money, and I'm gonna go get that
We
viola.
we didn't say it, but Garen would have given you the 5,000 for the tournament win. And then you go over to Alidon down in his alleyway. Anyways,
I get it.
I understood that reference.
he
I'm
turned.
gonna just slap the money down, no word, because
just-
he knows who the fuck we are at this point.
And he just roll in. Everybody can roll insight when you slap the money down.
I roll
Oh,
intimidation.
I
Okay.
slap it down. Insight.
Insight, not one of Charlie's better stats.
So everybody but Charlie sees at this point, because of how many times Alidon's interacted with you and it's always been rough. Even Val just slapping the money down, you guys being present, is enough to make him just do a little kind of thing again. Just, I need to bring spare pants when you guys are around. Okay, yeah. So 2,600 gold, and here's the viola, and he'll hand them over. The viola
Thank
and
you, goodbye.
the bow over. That's it. Okay.
Unless you guys wanted to buy something, I don't know. I thought that maybe the servant's lamp could be cool, but it's really just a lamp with a servant. It's not a genie or anything. And for some reason, I read that as ice knit gloves, and I got excited.
Yeah, so you do have now as a party still 2,400 gold from that prize, so you can divide that up amongst yourselves or whatever you want to do with it.
2,400. That's 600 each.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Wait, I can actually buy some honest to God equipment.
What's this ring of mist?
It well, looks like you're already wearing one, and he'll point to the ring of Misty Step on your finger.
Yeah, this is a ring of mist, but what's this ring of mist?
It's Anyone else have any questions?
Charlie, what do you think about these gloves for you?
I can't afford that. I got 600. Yeah, I still can't afford that.
You think you could come down on these prices, Alidon, for a poor boy?
I
from a poor family.
I already did it once before with the viola.
Please, please, you don't know the horror I've been through. Please. Give
Oh,
me
the
this so I
haunted.
can-
Do you do your little haunted puppy dog eyes thing?
I do my haunted thing, and now that I remember that I have a +8 in persuasion, I'm gonna give it all it's worth. Try to haggle.
Nice.
God dang.
How am I supposed to make a profit like this? Can we call it 650?
Not if you want to sell it to me.
I'll pay the extra 50 so we
Okay.
can get it.
So 650, and Charlie will get ice knife gloves. For your own notes or whatever, Richard, the ice knife gloves are basically like, think of it like a wand of ice knife. 1d4 charges, recharge. In the morning.
Okay. At what level does it cast it at?
It's gonna be whatever the standard level for the spell is. I don't remember what level it starts at.
Okay, so it is.
I think it's 1 or 2. I don't remember. First. So just standard first level.
Can I not buy this then? Actually, it's just a first level thing. I could do so much more than this. Sorry, I am actually not interested in this. I'd rather keep my money.
You hand it back and pick the gold back up. How am I
Yeah,
supposed to get ahead in this business with you people around doing this to me?
700.
What do you mean, you people?
I mean you four! Used to be 5, whatever, you had that creepy, scary centaur guy with you too!
Who's to
he's
say he's
still
not
here.
right behind you? I'm sorry, we shouldn't be messing with this guy. He's doing the best he can.
Thank you! I really am trying here.
How much do you need to make up for the rest of the knife? Glove.
Well, if you're not buying it, then it doesn't matter.
No, I was talking to Chawi.
I don't think he's gonna buy
Charlie
it all.
doesn't want it.
Oh, he's not gonna buy it?
I thought he might want
No,
just
I'm
like an extra couple attacks, but
I'd rather be able to get like healing potions or something, because that's a lot of money for just some level 1 spells.
Or like, flour.
What
Yeah.
does the serpent's lamp do?
I think it just summons an unseen servant, right?
Yeah, it's Unseen Servant,
Oh, I'm sorry.
that spell. I don't think you asked before, so anyway, now you know. Yeah, it's a, I believe it was a once a day cast of Unseen Servant, is what I wrote down.
all right. Well, I think if we have what we need, we're really set off.
I want to play these so bad. I'm gonna
But before we leave town, can we please stop by someone that's got healing potions?
Val's got to hand over the viola anyway, so.
I do. I have to go find the true selves and be like, look at these things I got you. So we
Oh.
could totally go look and shop.
Before we leave, can you tell if there's anything weird or interesting about this? And he'll kind of hand over the blowgun that they got from the ghost armory.
Ollie and I will look at it and just, seems like a standard blowgun to me. It's very old though. I'm surprised it's in such good condition.
Dang. Okay. It belongs in a museum.
Belongs in a museum.
Somewhere Indiana Gnomes is like, I agree. Okay, so if Val wants to go find the true selves, she can do that. And then if
she gonna.
if people want to use that gold for supplies, you can just pull up the standard item list and buy what you want. Just let me know what you're getting. Val, you're pretty easily able to figure out where the true selves are staying. I mean, there's celebs and there's probably a crowd around their hotel or whatever. But you will eventually be able to get to them. When they're hanging out in their lobby or whatever.
I don't get a chance to play it. Okay, I'm going to, just kind of slip and slide. Slip into the room and just quietly offer it over.
They'll look up. They're probably having like tea or something. They'll look over. Oh, well, if it isn't one of our biggest fans, Miss Shademerk. Haven't seen you since Was it
A little bit.
Cesena, the one T city? I think.
I think so. Yeah, that's because we have the lollipops and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's checking out. Anyway, I was told that this was missing again.
And now it's no longer missing. Soul will reach over and scoop it up. I imagine the Cirque will be very happy about this.
Oops, what I hear?
What?
What? Nothing. Who?
That was me actually asking what, because I didn't understand
Oh,
what you
I said that is what I heard.
Oh, okay.
Like, they'll be happy about it.
Right, well, did you need anything else from us, Miss Shademerk? Otherwise, it's nice to see you.
No, not really. I'm just, I'm bummed I didn't get to see you guys play yesterday, because, we were having near-death experiences and stuff. But I hope that, the next time I see you, it's on good circumstances, and I hope you don't lose your viola again. And I didn't even, take care of your stuff. Bye!
Before, Miss Shademerk, before you go, it seems... I get the feeling you really wanted to play this viola yourself.
I just want to play like a note. Just a note.
Tell you what, she'll pull out her viola here in the picture, hand the magical one back to you, and just we'll tell you what, why don't we just do a little vamping here, jam for a little bit before you go back to your friends.
I'm in.
Okay, and then you'll do that. You'll jam out with them for a bit. Meanwhile, in the marketplace, go to the rest of you doing shopping. So yeah, if you want health potions, whatever it is, go for it. Anything else you guys wanted to do in this city before you hop on the train and head off?
Were either of or Gloompa, or was there one of the special crafters in town? No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
When Valison's done, I want to talk to her.
Okay. So at some point, you'll all probably just head off to the train station.
Remerge with the group, like just pretending I was here the whole time. Just was never ever gone.
How did it go?
She let me play it.
And are you cursed for eternity?
Oh yeah, roll a D100, please. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But let's see what happens.
If it's a 1, you are cursed.
Ooh, 88. Continue your RP. I just want to look something up real quick.
I don't feel cursed. Do people generally know when they are cursed?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Shit. No, girl.
Can you do a spell or something?
I can actually.
Now I'm really, really concerned because that viola seems to go missing a lot.
All right, watch this. Spell of curse finding. Yep, you're cursed. Oh yeah, big time. Big.
What's the...
He's detected a whole lot of curse magic.
Yep,
What?
and he's just hitting his gauntlet like, oh yeah, that's a bad one.
What's good? Hold on. What's going to happen to me?
It's for making poor decisions, and it's gonna be real rough getting rid of it. It's gonna be real bad.
Hey Sid, you want to know what it would have been for you if it were a cursed instrument?
Yes.
Whenever the character takes damage, they must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or be affected as though they failed a saving throw against the Confusion spell. This effect lasts for 1 minute.
Oh no.
Literally every time you take damage, you could potentially be hit with Confusion.
It would be the Mind Flayer fight all over again.
Yep. That'd be real bad.
I think you are lying. Or joking. One of the two.
Who's to say? But I need to ask you a favor.
Of course.
The blacksmith, the armorsmith, Greta?
Greta? Uh-huh.
Yes. I believe I have enough gold for a down payment.
Ooh. What for? What for?
Whatever her best armor is, tell her I have this. And I pull out the that root that we had.
Oh,
The
the moon.
what
root.
was it called? The moon root petal.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Who had somebody had? Oh, right. Values 2, and so she has.
I have that armor that gets me
You got-
away from freaking AC of 14.
Right. It was plus 1 to your AC and resistance. That's what you had.
Yep. I think it's to acid damage. I'll have to
I
verify.
thought you were
but I
fire
think-
right now. I'm not sure. But whatever it is.
It didn't help earlier. Because if that's the case, I didn't remember. Anyway, yeah, no, I will send her a message right now, Mr. Braun.
We can find out where she is if we can meet her.
Yeah. 3rd level spell slot. Hello, Greta. It's me, Val. How are you? Braun would like to buy some wares in exchange for coin.
Response you get back is I will be in Center Tree through tomorrow evening.
Weird. Hey, Braun, guess where she's going to be tomorrow night?
Don't say it. Don't try and lie to me.
Like, there's so much foreshadowing and things, and all of the arrows are pointing us in this direction.
Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die
She's
like right
gonna
as we get
be
there, aren't we?
The tree. Bup, 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 bup.
At least this trip won't be a waste of time now.
Oh, hey. It wasn't going to be a waste of time to begin with.
So you guys, you can head off to the train station, and when you get there, guess who's also waiting on the tracks for their train?
Garen, whose name I finally remember.
Garen and Eve look over. Oh, nice to see you all. I'm afraid we're not headed in the same direction since I'm headed east, but at least we get to say a nice farewell here, since I guess we didn't technically say one this morning.
I thought you were here to talk to the manager, Garen.
Why? That's not. My name is not spelled that way. It's spelled with an O.
Damn it.
Garen, is your last name Logon by chance?
It's Trust.
Garen Logan.
No one's gonna get that joke.
I got it.
I don't get it.
You get an inspiration point if you get what I'm referencing.
It's Trust because he works at a bank.
I got it.
Because tieflings have those, like, you know, noble names or whatever.
Virtue
I
name.
can't remember. Did
Virtue
we
names,
ever figure out what happened with the train thing that kind of tried to kill us?
The circle went off to like figure out what to do.
Pretty sure that was the like
feel like
powerful.
I can do that out because I'm scared of the train still.
Wasn't it the people that were rebuilding that one arch?
Oh, you
Or
think
built-
it's that you think it's them that possess the train? Yes. As far as what is going to be done about it in the future, that's at the moment I guess they're kind of in session to figure that out.
You know, I
Oh.
don't want to take a train either, but
Also, Gates said they should be good to go to fill up that lower chamber with cement as you all requested.
Good.
I'm going to need to check on that later to make sure that it is done.
So Garen's train's gonna pull up, and he's gonna start walking toward it, and he's gonna notice that like Eve is still like hanging out with you guys, and like not coming toward him. Eve, let's. Oh, I thought this was gonna be the case. Listen, obviously through the tournament and everything, Eve seems to have had quite a bond with you all. Young Charlie there, I know she likes playing with. Listen, I'm sure your travels are gonna bring you back through Octon at some point. If you all want, I'm sure Evie would love to accompany you for a bit.
Oh, wow, okay. Can I ride her though?
Eve will,
Is she big enough for me to ride?
she will like arch her back, like as if like waiting for you to climb on.
Yee!
Sure, if that's all right with you. What do we feed it?
Well, pretty much anything you would eat should be fine. Although, if you wish to keep her
Bacon and
safe
whiskey?
and preserved, in the meantime, you can also just use one of these. He's gonna hand over this little sphere.
What is that?
So he's gonna hand over. So if you guys want to roll, whatever check you would like, I guess it could be Arcana, I guess most likely. So
Is that a bag of holding superimposed on it?
Yes.
Oh, I know exactly what this is.
Braun hasn't studied enough just yet.
Not at all.
Nice, Sid. Oh yeah, Sid. From now on, Val has to talk like your Ash Ketchum character. Sorry, that's the rule.
Do I also have to do the accent?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
You gotta yell it.
Nope.
Charlie recognizes not necessarily what this is, but Charlie does recognize kind of the pattern on the front does resemble a bag of holding, at least, as Ryan remarked.
You guys, we gotta go catch those Pokemon.
That's the voice of your orc, right?
No. Oh, that would have been
My kids
fantastic.
are
though.
dead. Ugh.
Pikachu, cast Thunderbolt.
So Charlie, you at least recognize the like holding pattern on it, but this is obviously not a bag of holding.
Okay. What are we doing, Arcana?
Yeah.
Is that?
It's pretty.
I recognize it the most. Does that mean I hold on to it?
Well, I think so.
It's shiny.
But like every time you like pull her out of the Pokeball, you have to turn your head around and you have to be like, you know, Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Garen will explain how it works, and if one of you wants to read about the sphere of creature holding, here it is.
I was gonna read it in the Ash Ketchum voice, but I
Do
think
it.
that would fucking ruin me.
All right, well, if Charlie wants to read it since he's holding it, we can do it that way.
This magical item can be thrown at a large creature or smaller. The target must make a DC 10 Dex saving throw or be absorbed into the sphere. The creature can be willingly fail the save. Inside the sphere is a pocket dimension which times run as such as a rate. When the creature is released, it will feel as if no time has passed. There is no need for sleep or food inside. Don't know about water though. Throwing the sphere, the trapped creature costs 1 action. Releasing the trapped creature also costs an action. If released in combat, the creature enters the turn order immediately and acts independently. Commanding the creature in battle is dependent upon the relationship between the creature and the owner of the sphere. In other words, you gotta be a Pokemon Master.
Wait a minute, this just says creature. Garen, does this mean you can use it on anyone?
Don't
We can
don't use it on people. Don't use it on people.
launch it, we can use it like in Critical Role where they launch Grog out of it.
Yeah.
Listen. I used to use this back in my magician days. If you ever wondered how certain things disappear, kind of revealing a magician's trick here. But listen,
I knew it.
if you use it on people, you're asking for a whole lot of trouble.
With extra steps.
So anyway, yeah, if you
Charlie.
if you want to just like, in the same way that like when we had that pseudo dragon, you could just kind of call and release it. Like if you're like, I don't want to deal with this right now, let's put it away. You can do the same with Eve, basically.
I wanna be the very best.
Charlie, can
No
you handle this
one ever
responsibility?
was.
I think I can do it.
You're gonna
It's
have
good
to
for me.
feed it and water it, and
I want to have to
plenty
take
of
care of it
exercise.
myself, and I can do it all by myself. Do not neglect it.
you need to pick up the poop or have it buried in a safe place. And control its murder urges.
I mean, I'm not gonna bury it on a landmine.
As you're
Is it
having,
not safe to bury poop.
after you have this whole conversation about like responsibility and who's taking care of it, you look up And you see that Garen's already left on his train. He's like, they can take care of it. And then in another moment,
I guess you know.
then a few more, time goes by, and then you get on your own train. And like I said, it's gonna be about half a day to get to where you're going. And because of when you boarded, you're gonna get to Center Tree in the evening. But yeah, there we go.
I'd like to follow my new protocol for riding trains, which is to say I'm deeply uncomfortable the entirety of the time, and I'm trying to be
Not scryed
aware of scryings on. Yeah.
on. Okay. Speaking of,
Charlie
if anybody,
feels extremely in danger the entire train ride.
well, that sucks. That's like a 12-hour ride. You're just scared.
It's me going into.
Well, that's what
public
happens
anymore.
when one train tries to attack you one time.
That's fair. Is there anything anybody wanted to do on this train during your ride, or shall we just fast forward?
Hazard's still trying to figure out this riddle. I think he kind of goes through like a loop of like spending half an hour staring at this stuff, like scribbling stuff, getting frustrated, gargoyling on top of the train for another half hour, back, half hour, just kind of cycling around.
Okay.
So, being just a little kid, Charlie can't do fire yet. He's got the stats of a kobold, but I imagine he can do like little bits of smoke. So he's practicing his character, his adult character, with the cigar and just like blowing out little bits of smoke. Like, Hazard, everybody cool yet? Teach me how to be like you.
That's very uncool.
That's awful. I love it.
Don't smoke those things. Oh wait, why am I doing the voice? Dude, just, fight for what's right, Just don't try to be cool. Just be you, because that's cool, If you try to be cool, that's not cool.
But I want people to take me seriously, so, gotta be edgy.
You look like
You hear laughing from the next car over.
Edgy.
All right. Anything else on this train ride?
that's all I've got for Charlie, I think.
Okay. So you will arrive in Center Tree that evening. I love this picture so much. So yeah, you're here in the. I guess I'll move your little party indicator. You are here. It is evening time, and like I said, it's roughly half a day's journey from here to. Oh, I want no snapping. There we go. You got the moon is about slightly over half a day's journey. You got the sun, which is about just under half a day, and then Ascendance is about half a day. Ribiton, where all those little grungs live, is a little less than half a day. So, a couple places you can bounce off to in the next morning. Oh, but I think Braun had some business here with a certain armorer, who you'll probably see setting up shop pretty much right when you. No, not. I don't want to do the token layer. Pretty much right when you step off the train. Should be doing her work.
Well, you're just right, always there when we need you, aren't you?
Convenient, right?
It's a small world. Listen, if you're not too busy, I have come into a recent large amount of gold, and looks like things might be heating up for us sooner rather than later. Tell you what, I've got about 900 gold. I want the best armor you have, and I want you to use it with this. I'll hand over the moon route.
What's the cost of full plate? Let me see here. If it's full plate you intend to buy.
It's the only other one I can afford, but I do have cast off splint, which could help.
So
pay
full
for
plate
it.
is 1500.
Yep.
You have cast off splint, so I think we could call that like 250 maybe.
I can cover the rest of them.
So you're up to 1150. So you need an additional 350 gold.
I got it.
It's fine. I don't have the rest of the gold right now, but it seems we run into you more often than not. If you're willing to accept an IOU with some interest, I'd be open to that.
Well, you bring me 400 gold the next time we cross paths, and I will give you full plate infused with this root here.
I'd hesitate to say the next time we cross paths because that seems to be all the time. So what about when I have 400 gold? You'll get it.
That's fair. And when you give me 400 gold, you will get my finest work.
So wait, I can't take an IOU.
Well, I have to make the armor.
Do you have an idea how long that'll take?
48 hours probably.
All right.
If you wish to
Maybe-
return, I mean, I was planning on leaving tomorrow night. I could stay an extra day if it's because I'm working on your armor.
We're going to be here at least another day. You probably stretch that out to another day as well.
Well,
I mean, if gold is an issue, I can get it to you.
I would prefer to have the full payment before I hand over the work.
All right, Hazard, I owe you.
Oh, I'm holding it over your shoulder, like behind you, like I got it.
And he kind of reluctantly grabs it.
All right, well, so as I said, come back. Well, tomorrow's the first day of Violet Moon, so why don't you come back the evening following on the second day, and you'll have your armor.
All right.
Great. Well, thank you for doing business. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Hamstrung. Of course, if any of you else need anything, you can find me or message me, what have you. Apparently, somebody was thinking of me. She looks at Val and kind of does a wink, or so I hear from some friends back in Scorchstone.
Oh, girl, you know.
Right. Well, I'm sure Blood and Dustberry will be very eager to meet Glumpa.
I think as you know, it couldn't hurt.
She might not have my face, but she does have more, what's the word they use? Cushion for the pushin'.
I mean, you know, get thick and I don't know the lingo or the terminology, to be frank.
That's fine. I don't think anyone's going to be quizzing you on it, so don't worry about it.
You could say she's got glumption.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Damn it.
I need a rim shot sound effect.
You do.
Okay, so she'll be working on that. Any other business people want to do? Like, so Val's initiation, you've got basically 24 hours until then. So,
Do we want to go get into some trouble at some temples in the woods?
If before we get in trouble, if we could please get some healing potions, because I just used 2.
You did, trying to save my life. I will buy them for you.
No, I got the gold.
Let's steal. I feel like I'm out of it.
let me, Richard, if you just want to, like, add that to your inventory, we can just do that.
I just was wondering what the prices were and what different options that were in stock.
Give me a moment. I will look up. You want specifically healing potions?
Yep.
All right, 1 second. Let me see here. I've got a...
Like the best healing potions he can afford with 600 gold.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want some of mine, I've got a crap ton.
Let me see.
I've got a
here.
potion of greater.
Here you go.
I've got a flask of basically greater with 2 healing potions in it, and then I have 2 more potions of healing.
Dang.
Yeah, but how much does a supreme cost?
Oh, good question. That would probably be. Well, let's see. 50 for healing, 100 for greater, 800 for superior. I'm gonna have to say like. That might be like.
Superior.
Yeah. Was is there something beyond superior?
No, for some reason I was calling it supreme, but it's superior.
Okay, yeah. So superior would be 800.
Okay, well I can't afford that anyway. So
Actually,
What's
Keep
the
the
next
money.
let me do. So if we want to just roll ahead, or you could probably do it in the evening when you arrive. You guys can go to the store that you were actually in before. This guy. Yeah, there you go. He's got him. So greater is 100 gold. So if you want to go buy them, you can head over to Mr. Brook here, who actually wouldn't be present because he's a member of the circle, but you could still go to his store and buy some stuff if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing through, grab
you
like
did.
a healer's kit, and I guess some darts for my blowgun. I
Okay.
guess. And some sort of debilitating poison.
All right. Well, I'd have to get you a price for that.
I have no use for armor or weapons really, so yeah, it's really the Do we have any antitoxin amongst any of us?
I think I do. I have one, yes.
Let me see here. Okay, so Andrew, go away. That wasn't to you. That was to a pop-up. Andrew, go away. 50 blowgun needles are 1 gold.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to make that purchase, that's the cost there. A basic vial of poison is 100 gold, according to this.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy 3 potions of greater healing and 3 potions of regular healing, so that way I have a total of 5 each. Because
Okay.
I like to have 5 of things.
Okay. So Andrew, those are your prices there. 100 for poison, 1 gold for 50 blowgun needles.
Okay, definitely getting the needles. Ah.
Do you have an alchemist supply or alchemist tools?
I don't. I could grab an herbalist's kit, which is in here, but I'm not proficient in herbalism.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're trained in those things, you could probably form your own potion or poisons.
I am not.
But I'm not. I could carve you some wood.
I need poisons. I got this stick.
The best I can do is a stick.
All right, I'll drop that hundo on some poison.
Okay.
I hope it's worth it.
I hope we go up against something that will be vulnerable to it.
Any more purchases you guys want to make?
No.
Okay. Let's take a look at the oops. Any
Wait, all it does is 1d4 poison damage? Wait, what?
Is that really all a poison vial does? I don't know. I was just looking at the quoted price. So as I said, this is kind of if you're trying to go somewhere and come back. Temple of the Moon, you would not be back in time for Val's thing if you left in the morning. Sun, you could go there and back. The Grung Village, you could go there and back. The Temple of Ascendance, you could go there and back. So that's kind of the 3 you could get to if you're trying to be back for Val's initiation. If you're trying to fit it in the daytime before, that is. So where?
Hey guys, you want to go to the one that I can make it back to here for? Haha. I have cold stuff to do tonight.
I don't know, Hazard. You've been researching these scrolls. Do you think they mean anything?
I mean, of course.
No, they
I mean,
mean nothing. I gave you 6 red herrings.
Well,
you
I
said
mean,
it, we didn't.
it's Celestial Scroll. I think there's something there. No one can outrun the sun. Tortoise line. It's got to be constellations, right? And if we can arrange that to where maybe sometime in the year or the night, or find out where they line up in relation to the temples, maybe. But the infernal scrolls I cannot get. I just don't get it.
I mean, I didn't get any of them, so you got me beat, boy.
I mean, I don't
Boy.
even know if I'm correct with the constellations. The moon, in the moonlight, a melody. Does that mean like a time of year, or is that kind of code?
Where have we already been? Which temple did we go to?
This one. The Temple of Ascendance. And you went
I think we
inside.
should go to the Temple of the Sun.
When you went
personally.
inside that one, that's where like those 4 devils seemed to be messing with something, and you saw like 3 sort of pedestals with like kind of something you could insert.
Okay, so I guess the scrolls might make more sense once we arrive
Get
at
to
the
the
temple
place.
that they correlate with.
Maybe. Maybe.
Valison, you know what I
Yes,
think we
sir.
should do, actually?
Huh?
Jot down the sending. We're going to message that wooden robot guy. He'll know what we need to do.
And it is still evening, so like you guys have basically your entire spell inventory to burn if you wish.
He'll tell us
Don't
the
tell
secret
me
of these
that.
spells.
I'm gonna message everybody.
How's Spitter doing?
Yeah, so
Alright.
who are we messaging? Who are we messaging? Who are we scrying? Are we doing what are we doing?
What's the tree guy's name again?
Who knows?
He was literally just the guardian.
Hello, Mr. the Guardian.
You're actually doing it? Awesome.
I got the spells, why not?
Yeah.
We have riddles that need solving. Are we gonna go to like the Temple of the Sun? Do we want to just ask what the hell they mean?
I think we should go to the Ascendance one.
Like,
Ask him if he can meet us there.
can you meet us at Ascend Temple? Wait, Mr. Braun, I have to do the. Oh, it's already sent.
Send another one. How many can you do?
Like so many right now, man. You have no idea.
It is nice to hear from you all once again.
Ah!
I could stop there, but not for long. I have duties protecting the village.
Great. We'll meet him there.
I hated every second of that. That was a frightening voice in my head. Okay, but when do you want to meet him? Because I don't think we can make it there and back today. Tomorrow?
It's evening. When's your cult date?
Tomorrow night!
You
Maybe
could
tonight we take Temple of the
Unless
Moon.
you want to go tonight, in which case we're not gonna get like a resty rest or something.
you could get there tonight. Well, sorry, that's not. I didn't mean to say tonight. You could get there and back tomorrow, potentially. You just wouldn't be able to spend a whole. So it's 25 miles a day. It's a little over 12 to get there from where you are now. So you'd be able to. You could like. You wouldn't be able to spend much time if you're trying to do that.
Go tomorrow.
Well, let's see. Scroll number 1 is the moon. So if we hit up Temple of the Moon,
That's
And
the one
then-
that's farthest from where you are now, for the record. That one you definitely would not be able to get back in time.
farthest?
Yeah, that one's it's about 15. The others are closer to 10 or 12.
So we got the Vega going to Temple of Ascendance. We can meet him there tomorrow.
You tell him to meet you there and just don't show?
Oh, we could meet him there
You,
tomorrow.
you didn't specify a time yet. It's fine.
Okay, well, what time? What time do we want to meet him? It's gonna take us a minute to get there.
We get up at sunrise and we start walking, however long it takes.
Okay, next third level spell to do sending. Hey, the plan is to wake up early and go that way. So see you tomorrow.
I will wait for you at the Temple of Ascendance.
He will wait. He will wait for us at the Temple of Ascendance.
I
Anybody
don't actually
else
know
want
what
to
that one
send
sounds like. I just clicked on one. Let's see.
See?
It's
I
a
wanna say,
weird robot voice.
That
Don't
sounds
like that.
creepy if I laugh through it. Anyways.
Don't like that. Anybody else want to send a thing before I just go like hog crazy?
You don't know my dad.
Oh, I don't, sweet boy.
That's fine.
Maybe if you
Drop.
like really, really describe him or something, I can try.
No, I'm a hero. I can do this. I can do this.
You see
Whereas
off
I'm a hero.
camera, you see Braun like about to, and then like kind of puts his hand down.
I'm going to send a message to Spitter the Quitter.
Okay.
Hey! It's your girl, Allison. Just checking in. Was wondering if maybe you want to fight in a war? Bye.
I'm trying to find this picture.
Like and subscribe.
There it is. The response
Oh
you
yeah, he does look like a douchebag.
get the response you get back, of course, starts with which counts as a word. Spitting counts as a word.
As it do.
I have no interest in fighting beside you, only with you at this point.
Guys, I think I have a date. I don't like it, but you know, options. Anybody else while the going is good? I got 4, 3, 4, 5. I got 6. I got 6 spell
Dang.
slots. I can wait.
Ask Spitter what he knows about the Duke.
Heyo, me again. Do you know anything about the Duke? Asking for a friend whom you haven't met yet. He's back.
You get a. So since he already spat once, he's got to get like a. Like he's got to get it going again first, and just. I don't care about that stupid dragonborn in a cape or the stupid elf in a cape before him. Fight me or stop talking to me. We have a score to settle. That might have been 30. Whatever. That's what
How
you
did
get.
he know I was an elf?
Ears.
No, it's under a helmet. I'm like covered.
I thought you wore a hood.
I mean, there's a hood as well.
We can, since that was technically 30, we can subtract some words and just say like that other one before him. Because you're right, he wouldn't necessarily know that you're an elf.
It says it's a dragonborn in the cape.
Dragonborn.
Also, guys, I think he really wants to fight me now, you guys.
Now he does.
What a creep.
Yeah,
He's been wanting to fight you guys since you did.
What has he wanted to do before?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he thought I was pretty or something. Probably not, though. So, we got that. Do you want me to, like, send Juno a message or something and be like, Sup?
No.
Do we want to check on Visfisk? Can we scry on the Giro?
No.
I'm gonna text Spitter again.
I mean, we
Okay.
I'm going to the bar.
Time and place, big boy. Period.
Response you get back. So now he's got to like really, like he's had to spit twice now. He's got to like really charge up. Just whenever you find yourselves in Seatwe, let's finish this.
gonna get murdered. Can I scry on the Giro?
You can scroll on however you want, if it works.
What do you mean if it works?
Well, because they could save.
Oh, they can stop it.
What do you mean?
Fine.
Guess it's a save.
And I can break it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Wait, guys. Should I send the kitty a cat again?
You haven't scried on the kitty cat.
Oh, I can scry on the kitty cat.
I'm just gonna point that out.
Or I can send a message to
Someone just
Dougal
take a
and be
picture?
like,
Yeah, I'm doodling.
Okay. I was gonna say I heard because I have that sound effect on my board. I think.
Oh, that's fine.
And I was like, I didn't click that. But anyways.
what if
Who else do you wish to communicate with?
God? What if I sent a message to Nagiro via Dougal and just be like, hey, liar, liar, pet's on fire, probably murder face guy with a train on his side. No, that's stupid. I'll leave it alone.
Okay. No scrying, no messaging, no nothing.
I just want to keep fucking with Spitter. Oh wait, really quick. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys are probably bored as fuck. I want to send to my little brother and just be like, "Hey, Ildan, how's that werewolf thing coming?"
Oh yeah. Okay. Response you get back is, we've been trying to track it down. It's been a real problem for the people in Feathernest.
Okay, so he's alive still. That's pretty cool. He hasn't been bitten. I mean, you know. All right.
The response you get back is, help me! Oh, help me! Now he,
That'd be
yeah.
awesome. That's me. That is it.
Okay. Shall we just rewind to the next morning then, as you all set out into the jungle?
I mean, fast forward.
No, rewind. I decided the whole campaign's backwards now.
What is this, a flat circle?
Yeah. So where is it? You guys are headed to Ascendance, right?
I think that's the
I think
closest
so.
one, right?
Yeah. Well, Sun
it's-
is closest, but we told the guy that Ascendance would.
I like to use the no snapping ruler. So yeah, Sun and Ascendance are basically equidistant for you.
Let's
Alright.
come on, vámonos.
Okay, so you guys, it's gonna you're all full rested now, long rested. Let me actually get rid of that. Okay, so you're all full rested, and you spend about half a day to make your way to the Temple of Ascendance, where you have been before.
Oh yeah.
And waiting out there on the steps. Oh, hold on. I mean, you know who's going to be waiting on the steps.
Bitter.
Yeah. So yeah, waiting out front is your pal the Guardian.
It's nice to see you all again. How have your travels gone?
We almost died. I fought a train.
Sound like the robots from Nier Automata. That's where I couldn't place it. You sound like the please don't kill us, please don't kill us.
Does it? Oh yeah, yeah.
It does sound like that.
I'm sorry you've had such difficulty in your travels. Things have been relatively peaceful in the Grung village. You know, the Guardian would not say, you know, the occasional jungle predator, but for the most part, they've been kept quite safe by yours truly.
It's good.
It's good. We have some scrolls here. We think that might correspond to these temples. Maybe As a long-term resident, you have any idea what they mean?
Let's see. You hand them over. Let me check. Does Artem have the sheet in here still? I just want to check something. Character sheet. I want to
This is
see.
the very first guy you played, right?
No, he played the Dwarf Brothers first. Okay, I just wanted to check. So he reads them, and he seems to read them like without needing any translation. Like he can read the actual celestial scroll. So that's notable that this dude knows celestial. So he reads it and just.
I'm afraid I do not understand the meaning of these scrolls, although it seems they do correspond to temples in the area, as is your suspicion. How they function, I do not know, but they do appear to have ties to the temples, based on names.
Excellent. Guys, we've got this.
What about these ones? The
Oh.
infernal ones.
Yeah. These make no sense to me.
I'm afraid I cannot read those. Do you have a translation?
Yeah, here. Flip. Yeah, here. I turn to hand over my journal.
I'm afraid I don't understand what these mean. I don't understand what the others mean, but those at least have some correlation.
Oh, I'm sorry. These are just my doodles. Here, this page. Sorry.
I don't know what these could correspond with. The scrolls you gave me previously seem to correspond to temples here. Perhaps these correspond to 3 other temples, but I wouldn't know what they are, where they are.
Well, let's ascend the stairs, I guess, and see if we get any gleaning.
All right, so you go inside, and you have been here before. This is a chance to update your tokens. So you leveled up and you're long rested, of course.
Yay.
He'll be in there with you. This one, actually, I realized I don't even need to put the grid like on this one. Like it lines up perfectly with the squares. So when you guys were in here before, you stepped on the corresponding symbols, and you opened up this back room. If you remember correctly, you had these symbols. You had there was a cloud up here, stars, a sun, a moon, some sand dunes, some water, some fire, and then what was the other one? Some dirt. I don't think I clicked on the right ones there, but that's what the symbols all were.
Okay, so everything in here has been unlocked at this point. We need to get the stuff for the pedestals.
That's for you all to discuss.
All right, I do want to investigate the nooks in here and the pedestals.
Okay. Let me switch music here. Give me one moment.
Ooh, music.
Yeah, jungle music going. Alrighty. If you wanna, you could label those if you want, as opposed to my terrible drawings, if that'll make it easier for you. The markings on the floor.
Right.
Let me know if you guys want to do that, and I can tell you what's what.
So we probably have to take the scrolls to the other temples, get something there, and then bring them all here.
That's a safe bet.
Hazard, if you want to roll investigation, you certainly can.
Absolutely.
Nice. Yeah, so it's kind of like a it's a cylindrical hole in the pedestal. Not one that the circumference of which doesn't like if you were to roll up the scroll and stick it in, that's clearly not what is meant to go there.
Mm-hmm. Do I see any mechanisms or grooves or anything inside, or can I see the bottom of it?
You cannot see the bottom of it. No, it's pretty much if you look down, you're gonna be you have dark vision. So so you would see that it's like it does come to a stop, like it's hollowed out, and then there's a bottom. But you don't necessarily see any like. There's no rune or like gear system or anything like that. It seems pretty smooth.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Of course,
Cool.
this is a purely non-magical investigation you're doing, for the record.
Yeah. So which temple do we want to start with?
Sun's the closest, right? Might as well see what's in there first. And we could possibly do that tomorrow. So Valison can keep her appointment.
Right.
You
She's
muted.
You
Sid.
muted Sid.
Val whispers to herself very quietly.
Like, I don't want to, like, hold up the whole world saving thing. I just want to, do that thing at the end of Mass Effect before the big bending, where it's like, oh, find my hamster. And it's like, okay.
I want to complete my loyalty quest, okay?
I do want to complete my loyalty quest to the cult.
Zaid might
It
be
isn't-
DLC, but he doesn't feel like it. He feels integral to the crew.
He feels like family.
He really does feel
Listen.
great. He doesn't feel like a bonus character. He feels really
If
like
you
a real
don't
part
take
of
one
it.
of your crew members to go meet his dad, he's going to die in the Normandy before you even get there. I need to tell you that now. For some reason, him getting his emotional arc is imperative to him dying an embarrassing death.
That's exactly it. And I feel like if I miss out on the cult stuff, this is me dying before I even get off the Normandy.
You just see like Val like it camera zooms up for Val's just body on the beach, like oh, and it cuts over to the whole cult just like holding like a scroll of wish and being like, well, she didn't show. I don't know. We're gonna might as well just shred this thing.
Burn it!
No!
So anyway, that's the deal with your current investigation. Is there anything else you guys want to do in this temple? Anything else you want to survey or check out? Like I said, you
I
haven't.
wish I would have asked what I remembered about it. Because I do as soon as we got here, it was like, oh.
No, it's okay to have a refresher. Sometimes you need it.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you want to
That
write
was on my
down,
part.
it's fine. If you want to like I said, if you want to write down for your own notes, for your guys' notes, like I said, you've got a cluster over here. Sid, are you gonna be writing these down? So your first cluster over here, you've got a cloud, a moon, a sun, and some stars.
To the right.
The second group of four, you have fire, like an ocean wave, some dirt, and sand dunes.
Okay. And then 3 pillars.
Yep. So nobody else wants to survey these pillars further?
I will try. Right after I write this down.
Okay.
Okay.
Who has detect magic now? Did Braun is Braun
I do,
now
actually.
the user
Braun
of that?
has it now. He doesn't have it anymore.
I cast it.
Give it a shot. This is the first time Braun's casting it, right?
I'm casting it for real this time.
Right, but this is the first time
Ooh.
Braun's. This is the first time, right?
Yeah, so actually, the way that it is known by me, because I'm a cleric, I'm going to cast it as a ritual. I spend 10 minutes, and I can cast it without spending a spell slot.
Okay. So you do that, and it's 60 feet, right? So
I believe so.
So Braun, basically, this whole like.
It's 30 feet.
Okay.
And I imagine it like he uses it through the gauntlet, so it's like kind of like a metal detector.
Yeah. So yeah, Braun, the 3 pillars or the 3 pedestals here, they magic AF. And in fact, this entire floor you're standing on, super magic-y. Like this whole room is lighting up.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of magic here.
Like how much magic?
Can I tell what school of magic it is?
You can if you want to focus on things.
I'll focus on the one of the pillars.
Okay. Let me pull up the list here. Okay. So if you're focusing on one of the pillars, you're gonna get I just want to look at the list here. Yeah, the pillars are gonna give you conjuration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, conjuration is what they're gonna give you.
I think this might take us somewhere, if that wasn't already clear enough.
That's from the pillars, and if you wanted to check the floor, that's gonna be you'll know that that's different, slightly different.
I will check the floor.
All right. It is. Hold on, let me make sure I give you the right one. That ought to be transmutation.
Transmutation.
Think so. Hold on.
Is
One
it
sec.
normal stone?
Hold on. So you do get transmutation from it, and you also get conjuration from the floor. So the pillars are just conjuration. The floor is conjuration plus transmutation.
Interesting. Charlie, analysis.
Say it one more time.
What does this mean?
I don't know.
Charlie. I look to you for this kind of stuff.
Can I roll Arcana?
Sure. And Sid, was yours an Arcana or an Investigation? You're 14.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, Charlie has
Can I
no
do another
idea.
that's Arcana?
Val, you don't. You can. Your investigation doesn't reveal anything more than what Hazard learned. That something needs to be inserted into these that you don't have.
Something
Arcana.
needs to be inserted in these that we don't have.
You're the
Oh
same
my
way.
god, we know that already.
You're the same way as Charlie with the magic. You're like, I don't know. There's a lot of magic in here. Bron, you all feel the same way. All the magic users are like, it's magical. I don't know what to tell you. It's just hella
Hazard,
magic
any
in here.
guesses?
Yeah. Other temples.
I fling myself off the top of this temple.
You just go, yay! And just.
Well, I'm
just
glad
there
you
go.
all could make this trip. I'm going to take care of the Krungs now.
Thank you for
Great.
your help.
You are always welcome.
Okay, so I guess we're just cutting back to Center Tree at night when.
Wait,
Val's
Guardian,
got
what are
her-
you doing tomorrow?
Oh.
Tomorrow is a special celebration in the village. We will eat lots of fish
You don't even eat things, do you? Do you eat things?
if I choose to.
Oh.
Do you actually like poop it out after?
That's between me and my creators. Literally, I'm Warforged.
That's a no. That's definitely a no if I've ever heard a no.
I don't think he poops.
I think he scoops it out later.
Do you guys remember Star Kid?
I don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
Just this robot
Oh.
guy, and like he processes it, and then it comes out as some like food nugget that's like poop. I don't know.
I definitely remember.
Yeah, Garrett knows.
Star Kid.
I saw that for my birthday. It came out on my birthday. I still remember that. 20 some years later.
Is it a movie? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Star Kid.
Awful.
I've never heard of this. Here we go. I'm looking at. What the heck is this,
The only people who saw it were kids seeing it on their birthdays.
dude? What the heck is this thing? This
We'll
thing's
have to look
This
at
is
the
like,
hamburger scene.
dude. This is a very upsetting looking thing.
Yeah,
What is this?
yeah.
Star
Star
Kid.
Kid.
From the
Star
producer
Kid
of Free Willy.
synthesized Nebula Burger. There
Well,
it is.
all right. So,
in all of the
anyways,
story.
okay. So we're
We'll have to
bouncing.
go to break, and you'll have to, watch
Okay.
this.
Shall we? Do you guys want to break now? Pick up with Val's initiation, or do we want to initiate Val and then go to break? What do we want to do?
I want
I
a
think we-
waffle with some Nutella on it.
Okay, let's take a break now, and we'll pick back up with Val's initiation.
I also want to watch your guys' faces as you watch this
All right, be right back. Then let's do it. Let's jump back in. So you went over to the temple, and you're like, yeah, we gotta go to the other ones. And then you came back. So it's evening time, and Val's gonna kind of slip away from everybody else to go to the amphitheater. Do you need a moment, Sid?
No, I just won't eat my other waffle.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'll just wait.
it's there's gonna be stuff happening.
To the second she leaves, I'm gonna give it like 5 seconds, then turn to Bron and say, "Do you want me to follow her?"
Are you gonna join?
No. Do you want me to follow her?
I could also follow her with invisibility.
Guys, we need to respect her agency, all right? And as Braun starts to lead Charlie upstairs, he's
I nod and I off into the night.
Okay. So Hazard, as you're following Val, roll me a stealth,
Shoo.
and Sid, roll me a perception.
Yeah.
That's a great stealth, I gotta say.
Thank you.
I got Nutella on my wrist. Jesus H. Plus 8.
Yes, Jesus H, you asked for me?
wow.
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 Okay.
That way.
So to make it, so Sid, as you're walking,
There's Nutella everywhere. Sorry, keep going.
Sid, as you're walking, you might recognize. Remember this little guy, little bat with the. Does he have his mask in this Photoshop? I think he does. I can't
Yes, he
tell.
does.
Okay.
He's precious, and I love him.
The little bat will like come like kind of like land on your shoulder as you're walking, and then to like just like add a little fluff to you realizing like Hazard's there, it's gonna at some point like tap you on the shoulder and then like point back like cartoon style, like what's his name from Anastasia, Dimitri,
Bartok?
or whatever it is. Yeah, it's just gonna like poke and motion back, and then you look and you'll just see Hazard like up against a wall or whatever.
I think like peeking around a corner and then just like
Were you going to interfere, or are you just making sure that I am safe?
you don't see me.
I look at the little batty guy. Is it okay if he follows but doesn't join?
Just
Do you
keeping an
think-
eye on you.
He
Take it
points
very-
back to Hazard and just like with his wing is like,
Oh, he cannot come.
I just scowl for a second and then zip line to the roof. Ow, no bites. No bites.
Okay, but you gotta be actually gone, okay?
Fine.
Okay, thank you.
You
See
hear
there,
him-
easy peasy, little batty guy. Look at
You
that.
hear him
the bat will
sulking.
give you a little high five with his little wing.
You hear him sulking.
Sulk! Sulk!
Rabble.
So Val, you go to the amphitheater where you've been
Mhm.
before, and this was actually, I believe, where you first. Sorry, my little like sweatpants thingy is weird. I'm trying to retie it. Anyways, what's with this slow music while I try to fix my pants? Anyways,
Oh,
um,
fine.
so you get to the amphitheater, which I believe is where you first encountered the Cirque. And as you
Yes.
get there,
Oh shit. Why is that one have an X?
because that one isn't there, and you may recall there was some masked bard that
That's right.
ran off and is apparently now dead. So one's not there. I'm personally gonna go for no music for this bit, but if y'all want to have music playing, you can. So Sid, they are all masked, and then of course you know who they all are at this point. So when you approach, they're gonna remove their masks, and you'll see everybody's faces. Actually, notably, Brooke here, who's also a member of the Circle, will just be like, I hope this is quick, if I'm being honest, because I do still have business back in the capital, and had to sneak away for this real important thing. Anyway, really glad you're joining us, Miss Shademerk.
Oh yeah, same. World is about to end and stuff. But this I wanted to do this for Sharzies. Thank you for having me.
Of course, and his wife Cottontail will also shake your hand. Of course, it's our pleasure to have you. and then you'll pass by, of course, some people you just saw the other day. That's right, it's going down. And Dustberry goes, Dustberry goes, I'm yelling timber. And then you get to the front, and Octavio's up there, and he just like, so then, Valis and Shademerk, you wish to officially join the Cirque des Hommes?
I think that would be most lovely.
Well, you've
Yes.
certainly proven yourself in helping us multiple times. If you will please follow us to the tree, a center tree.
Okay, like I'm not gonna have to like sing or dance or anything crazy, am I?
Just play the way you'd normally play.
Oh, good, because I have Nutella in my mouth still, and that's not conducive to anything.
I don't know what that means, but you can follow us.
I will.
So they're gonna lead you down kind of like to like a backstage area of the amphitheater. And so what you see when you get down there is that this amphitheater is built into the giant tree that is the city. And actually carved into the tree is like the tree is a straight up big ol' harp.
Oh man.
And there's sort of musical.
That's actually pretty cool.
Thank you. It was a pretty easy Photoshop to do. But so you see it, and you see there's like musical notation up here. And so they'll all kind of stand around it, and they'll have you sort of approach the harp. Let me see here. Sorry, there's a lot of like specific things I wrote down. So Octavio will lead you up to the harp and just say, so you acknowledge that this group follows the music god Malil?
I do. Yes, sir.
We believe that music is older than Sentra itself, and music must be preserved at all costs. So when matters of musical concern arise, we consider it our duty to handle those. Is that something you wish to be a part of?
Yeah. Kind of already got that going on. Yeah.
Our group is typically 6 members, as you see by the 6 of us standing here. 5 voting, and myself as a non-voting member. I moderate discussion, and I run initiations such as this. Any member can bring forth an issue of musical preservation, and then it is voted upon. Do those rules seem fine to you?
Yes, sir.
All right.
They seem fair.
That is it. That is our entire deal. Nothing sinister, nothing creepy. We like music.
Sydney was looking at the notes on the little thing, and she was like doing that like every good boy does fine and FACE, and I was like, am I gonna have to know this?
Now also drink this cup of blood. I'm just kidding.
Now play Hot Cross Buns, the theme of our organization.
Let me go get my ocarina.
Yeah. So
and I can just
hold that thought.
It.
Hold that thought. So anyway, he'll motion to the carving to see. Now this carving here, and he'll indicate what's up here. We refer to this as Malil's song. It was discovered, carved here into the tree, along with these strings, and so therefore we play it anytime there's a new initiant. If you wish to step up and play it, we will consider you a member of the Cirque des Hommes.
Okay, I will.
So you step up there to do that, and as you step up to play, they're going to pull out some accompanying instruments. And when you play the song, this is why I'm going with no music here. When you play the song, Val, they play along with you, and this is what we get.
Woo.
Heard some of that.
That really caught me off guard. I was like, "Where's that coming from?"
Was it super quiet or something?
No, it was kind of coming in and out.
The majority of it.
Okay. Well, it was the Minuet of Forest from Ocarina of Time. Which
I figured that part.
Yeah, which is what this notation is. One other thing, Val. As you're playing, you're gonna notice something you maybe didn't notice before. As you play, you notice there's kind of this weird sort of silvery chord kind of outlining the whole that's going to kind of light up as you play the notes.
Oh shit. Can I Arcana that? Can I
Sure.
like try to figure out what that is? Oh, drink the blood of the innocent. Oh god.
Oh, I guess I can just switch over to the music Ryan had now.
Can I give myself bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
Cool.
What's this
That's a
music
little
we
better.
got here? Creepy circus and carnival music. That's funny.
Don't at me.
Oh, it's just funny, Joyce. Go away. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so that makes it an 18. Well, you know that you need silver dream cords to survive on the Neverside,
Oh shit!
and this cord-like thing around this harp is glowing nice and silver, and so upon giving it a closer look, seems like might be one of them there dream cords woven around this opening in the tree.
I'm going
Good
to
job,
very
Called him way into.
I'm gonna very politely wait until the end of the song
Okay.
before I ask very politely about it.
Okay. What do you wish to know about it?
This sounds very awful of me, but I'm wondering if it can be removed and if I can have it because I kind of need. Is it a dream cord, maybe? Because I need those to go and try to kill dream knights and things.
I don't think you've ever actually discussed the Dream Knights with any of these people.
No, I
So they'll
don't
be
think
like-
I have.
Octavio will take a long pause. I'm not sure what it is you speak of. This cord can certainly be removed, although
I
we'll,
give them the ...
although
Like,
we'll,
I'll
of
give them
course,
the skinny.
Yeah. Well, you are now a voting member, and I suppose that's something we should vote upon.
I vote to give me the dream cord.
So you vote to give you the cord, and you'll actually get, because you've already formed like bonds with these people and helped them all out, basically, everybody will vote unanimously to let you have it.
I second the motion. Boom, stealth again.
Hazard?
So you have acquired the first of the dream cords.
Yes.
Well then, we should all dismiss this meeting in the way we always do. And Octavio will, he'll just like ring out one note on his instrument and then just say, "The song will be sung again." And the other members all say the same thing. The song will be sung again. And then they all start to leave.
As soon as it starts to clear out, like, message Braun, message frickin' Charlie, message Hazard, and it's just like, I got a dream cord, I've got a dream cord, and that's it. That's the message.
Okay. As you leave, Octavio will stop you briefly and just.
I might get murdered.
One other thing, Ms. Shademark, as a member,
Yeah?
I do wish to reward you with one further thing. Do you mind handing over the fiddle we awarded you previously?
Oh, okay, yeah.
This here dealio.
Yeah. I hand it over.
He will take it and then kind of he'll kind of hold it in his hands. He'll kind of like seem to feed some energy in it. And as he's doing that, he'll ask you, Miss Shademark, if I may ask you a question. Would you say
Sure.
you prefer the heat of the summer or the chill of winter?
The winter, because also it is darker and not so harsh on my eyes.
Makes sense. And then
Yeah.
the energy he's putting into it will turn kind of a shade of blue. And then he'll hand that over and say, well, then you should find this to be of further use. And now, Val, that tree root fiddle also has one use a day of Ice Storm.
What is Ice Storm?
It's not a bard spell.
Ice Storm. Maybe.
Ice
Oh,
Storm, don't
shit.
play around.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
use pens.
A hail of rock, hard ice pounds the ground in 220-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinders. Each creature must make a dex save. Creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning and 46 cold. Hell yeah! Hailstones turn the storm's area of effect into difficult terrain. Yeah, boy!
So yeah, you get 1 use a day of that.
I'm in.
And then
Psych.
you return to all your pals at whatever hotel they're staying at.
Thank you, everybody! Boom! I'm gonna just hold out the cord. Look at that. My weird midnight bullshit is, excuse you!
What? I was sleeping.
Oh, so you didn't get my message then?
Oh, I heard it. It woke me
Oh,
up.
okay. I got the dream cord during my weird little cult shit, so it was useful. And we should maybe send like a nice little fruit basket to Octavio or something.
Closes the door.
I did it.
Alrighty, shall we?
Good job.
Thank you.
Shall we go to the morning when you guys are venturing out to a temple, or is there more that the party needs to discuss or wants to do before that happens?
Temple.
I think just temple it up.
Okay.
This circus music, I can't.
Yeah, I turned it off. I'm gonna switch over to the jungle music now, since you're.
You know what? Actually, I have better. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I usually just listen to this all the time.
Better temple-y music or whatever.
Better jungle music. One might say.
Sure. Yeah, whatever you got.
Is it more stay in the time? No, nobody. Okay.
I mean, I know the band. I don't know what song you're referring to.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Think I wanna know ya. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow.
All right, what do we got here? Well, first we got an ad, but
But I need
Oh,
to stay
perfect.
off the desk, please.
nice, Ryan. Oh, hold on, I got 2 ads. Then we can listen to some lovely Donkey Kong Country music.
That is a lot of ad breaks.
I mean, I got the free YouTube. It is what it is. All right. Okay, so it's the morning, and which? Ooh, this is nice. I like this. Nice one, Ryan. Richard's getting his waffle. Okay. So where are we headed? You've got the moon, which is going to take just over half a day to get to. You've got sun, which is going to take half a day. So, like, if you went to sun, you could, like, check it out and come back to town. If you went to the other one, you'd probably have to make camp, basically, is the difference there.
Yeah, I guess it depends on if you guys want to do it in order of the scrolls, like 1, 2, and 3, or if it's just, if you don't think that matters.
I'll defer to you, Hazard. What do you think? You're the one who's been studying these the most.
Well, I mean, I suppose the star, it's just you guys. Why am I doing that? I guess the star is...
It's really far
I don't
away.
know. Oh, the star's the far one. Okay.
Yeah, it's
On an island, actually.
yeah, it's on an yeah, it is on an island.
Right.
Way out there.
I guess... Well, I guess if we do the moon, then the sun, then the stars... If we leave from the sun, hit the water, that'd be a
We'll
long
need
way
a
to
boat.
sail though. Right. Well, I guess the moon first. Can pass through Ribbiton and see how the frogs are doing.
Sure.
It wouldn't.
Let's-
That's a little bit out of the way. Like, if you're trying to like maybe stay there in the night, you could do that.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was thinking Temple of Ascendance. Never mind.
Yeah. But first,
Okay.
but moon first. That's where we're headed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like I said, you guys will get there about a little, probably like late afternoon, mid-afternoon, since it's a little over half a day. Let me copy paste your tokens real quick.
So they let you in and they didn't kill you, is what you're saying.
Yeah, no, it was like actually it was really chill. We like played some music, and then I was like, "Hey, this shiny thing around this crazy magic tree harp, can I have that?" And they were like, "Let's take a vote." And everyone's like, "She's so cool, let her have it."
Sounds all made up. It sounds like you made this up.
No, it was super real, and I'm gonna probably have to get with Squeegee about like me kind of being in the cult for another god or something. I'm sure, but you know, I can't help that, you know, all the gods want me on their side or something. You know, you don't have to be jealous about it or anything, right?
Stanley gif.
So after, like I said, a little over half a day of walking, you do come across this temple here in the jungle, which looks kind of like the other one, but smaller. And
This looks like the other temple, but smaller.
Ah. And do you all just head right in, or what?
I'm gonna survey the scene.
I would
perception.
like to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
Oof.
Hazard, you feel so safe, and you're like, there ain't nothing in this jungle gonna hurt me. Braun, at the moment, so where are you as you're casting this? Are you ascending the stairs? Are you hanging out front? What's the deal?
It takes 10 minutes, so I figure right at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. So you don't light up anything at the stairs or anything like that. Oops.
But I get it for 10 minutes, so I figured I'd take it as we go
Okay.
up.
Yeah, so as you ascend the stairs, you're not pinging anything.
Hey Tony, just so you know, I think we're all on the world map and you're on a different thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I noticed the stream was different. I'm like, you're describing what's on the stream, but I'm not seeing it on real.
Sorry, thanks for saying that. Yeah, so it's a slightly smaller version of the other temple.
I don't see why we can't just walk up there and just assume that there's nothing bad.
As Braun is walking up, he doesn't ping anything.
I'll just gotta keep the gauntlet,
Okay. Yeah.
searching around.
Okay. So all the way up to the entrance, you're not pinging anything.
As we're going up and as Hazard is staring intensely at the ground,
Yeah. Look, there's a lot of wildlife in here that I'm all about. Okay.
listen, Hazard, I think this might help, and let's just call this. Why don't I give this to you? We'll call it Squaresies on the gold that I owe you.
You owe me
And
gold.
I'll hand over the eyes of the eagle.
Ooh. Cool. And I'll. Do I look like a bird yet?
Kind
How
of,
do I do
actually.
this?
Actually, yeah, your hair has a little bit of wibble wobble to it. Perfect.
So yeah, you're pinging nothing all the way up until you get to the entrance.
Ah, thank you.
Do you then go inside?
I know
I'm
this
going to
isn't what
search for
it
traps.
technically looks like, but this is what I always picture for eyes of the eagle. I don't know why.
Oh, that's the description. What do we got here?
Wow.
Is that Owlman?
It's Owlman, but maybe that can add to your superhero aesthetic.
Yeah. Okay, so do you guys head inside?
Oh, definitely checking for traps.
Yes.
Investigating.
All right, into the Temple of the Moon. Let me paste everybody's tokens. Everybody should be able to see. Although I
Oh,
don't
I'm uncomfortable.
Why don't I see? I don't see anybody's bars. Hold on. That's weird.
I can't move my guy.
Yeah, hold on. Something weird happened. One moment. Yeah, why can't I? Hold on, that was weird. All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna, not do that. I'm gonna bring you guys back in. 1 second. Because it didn't bring like any of your bars or anything with you, so something weird must have happened. Oh, maybe I pasted you guys on the wrong layer. I think I pasted you on the map layer. How about now?
That's
What do
better.
we live for?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
pasted you guys on the wrong layer.
I step on all the tiles to find out which one is trapped.
Also, there was something that shouldn't have been there, which is now hidden. You are not. You don't see anything. Well, okay, Hazard. With that, you don't detect any traps, but you do notice sort of in like a sort of a circular pattern here. There seems to be almost like a slice in the floor. Like this center thing is some sort of like cutout or something.
Interesting.
Does my detect magic ping anything?
Yeah. In that same circle, it feels magic-y. And this statue of an angel also looks real magic-y.
Do I think it's sentient or alive?
That's for you to determine. And so I will say for the picture is, not 100% accurate to what the statue would be. So the statue looks like this, but it would basically, it's got kind of one hand like this as if it were gripping something that is not there. And then it's got another hand kind of out like this, like place something here kind of hand.
I give it a 5.
Okay, nothing happens.
I would like to investigate the statue.
Okay.
And this one is the moon?
Correct.
I drag everything in my inventory over onto the hand to see if anything clicks and works.
In the moonlight, a melody. Maybe we need to play it some music?
Maybe. Do I roll? Is this a perception or another investigation to further check out the statue?
Would be an investigation.
Okay. Flip it, reverse it.
So you're not gonna get on it. It's a good roll, but you just know, like, okay, obviously there's something special about this statue. It clearly it's like put something in my hand kind of motion.
And what's it doing exactly?
It's got one hand like this in a grip, but there's nothing in its hand, and then it's got another
Mhm.
empty hand out like this, like put something in my hand.
Can I try to give it my flute?
Sure.
I give it my flute.
Nothing happens.
Well, fine.
So there's nothing else in the room right now?
Nope. This is what is on the screen here is the room. You got these tiles on the ground. You've got a statue. Otherwise, it is it's just 4 enclosed brick walls. I'll give you the 21. If you were to look up, you would see kind of in the same pattern of this like circular cutout. There's a similar one in the ceiling.
Okay, so we need to wait until nightfall where the moon casts shadow, or casts light in this hole, right?
So
That's
at
gotta
the
be
moment
it.
you see a cutout, but it's like, if that is a moonroof, it's closed at the moment. There's no opening, but you see the outline where the thing would retract.
Huh. Did we get anything from Logan? But
Are there any switches or knobs or anything like that to open up the hatch up top?
You can roll to check for some. I will say, like, Ryan, you said, like, I put everything in my inventory on it. I will say I'll need, if you're trying that, I'll need specific examples of what you're trying to put on it. But you can obviously, be trying to put things in its hand.
No, I was making an adventure clicking.
Yeah, I got you.
click.
No, I understand. Combine, use with, and all that stuff.
No, I think of like the John Trot video, like, of course, the ham!
Yeah.
And it's the harbinger of gout.
Braun does not find any switches or anything like that.
I would like to roll a history check to see if I can connect this statue with any historical figure or a story
Okay.
character or anything like that.
It looks like an
Cool.
angel, looks like a celestial, but that's all you got.
The moonlight melody.
I'm gonna try to play a note on my violin, just out of curiosity.
Okay.
Pretty sure we have to wait till nightfall, but
Nothing seems to happen.
Wah!
I'd like to. Are there any grooves or anything to indicate that the limbs can be moved at all? Or is it one solid piece?
No, it seems to be a solid piece.
Did we pick up anything from the original temple?
You
What have
did
we
not.
picked up?
Ryan, I'm sorry, you had detect magic up. I already told you, you've got the circle, and then the statue itself is also super magical, right? I said that?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the circle is.
Well, if you want to check schools, I can give you that.
But what is it exactly? Is it something on the ground? Is it?
It's like a
basement
circular
floor?
outline on the ground.
But it's otherwise just floor.
Well, it lines up with where Hazard saw there was kind of a cutout in the ground, so it seems to almost be like a circular platform that is fitted into the ground.
Is it possible to get it out?
I mean, you can try to do something like that. If you want schools, the statue is transmutation.
Hmm.
And the platform... I'm honestly not 100% sure what I would call the plat. I don't know which school it would. You tell me which school you think this makes sense for. It's like the platform seems like it can move magically, and I'm not sure which school that would fall under. I don't know which school makes things move. Maybe that's also transmutation. I'm not sure.
Except for
Probably.
animate would be.
Okay, yeah. So transmutation for both.
I'm going to put the Moonroot short sword into the hand that's reaching up, as if it's wielding it.
Okay. The hilt is too wide to fit into its grip.
Oh, I'm gonna kick myself if we came to the wrong temple first.
Already there.
And, yeah. In the
I mean,
moonlight.
it did help for the refresher though, because I didn't remember any of that.
I put the spicy flour on the hand.
Like you set the bag of flour down on it?
Yeah.
The statue sneezes. I'm just kidding. Nothing happens. The
Can I
statue's
give
like,
her my
I'm allergic.
violin?
You put the violin in its hand?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Ah! Well, I'm
Or the
actually I'm
glaive?
quite glad.
Would the glaive fit in the staff hand?
It's it fits, but not like it's kind of like when a key is almost the right key, but not quite. Like it'll fit, but you're like, I don't like getting it back out. You gotta like put some oomph in it. Like this doesn't seem like the right thing.
Can I? Again, I'm pretty sure that the moonlight element has a lot to do with that. But can I use my tree root fiddle and do like, I don't know, plant growth and like make a small tree or a branch and like give it the branch?
Does plant growth create, or does it just grow what already is there?
I think it grows what's already there. I could go outside for it, but you know what? As I'm talking about it, it sounds worse.
Could I investigate the hands, see if I notice any grooves or any locking mechanisms?
Sure.
Alright, another. Cool.
Looks like a flat palm of a hand.
Yep. Oh.
Anyone else want to investigate the hand
Yeah.
to roll a little better?
I can try to roll Arcana again.
Oh,
Best thing I
okay.
got.
Val, you notice The hand is perfectly flat, like you could lay parchment down on it, and it seems to be just about the size of an unraveled scroll.
God, we're dumb guys.
I'm sitting here,
Dumb.
I'm like, you guys are trying everything but the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I say nothing.
Yep, must be the wrong temple. Oh well.
We're totally
Wait,
stumped.
wait. I put my cleric book. Nope, that's not it either. That's.
I give it a lollipop. I go get the leaf from outside.
And you know, there's a great hilarious one-liner for every item that isn't the right item, of course. You put the lollipop
Nope.
down and it goes like, I guess I'm the sucker when nothing happens.
Ah,
Anyways, so you place the scroll on the hand,
I
No.
do, yes.
and when you do that, that opening up top opens up, and now you do have a moon roof.
Oh, that was only one step to it, guys.
So
That was
now
only
we
one
just
step.
need to wait until the moon comes through. Do I see any constellations up there?
Well, it's not
Well,
nighttime yet.
That's true.
If you want to all sit down on a bench and take a, you know, like in Fallout when you're like rest for 7 hours or whatever, and just wait till nightfall, we can also just scrub ahead to that.
There's definitely something I can do while I'm kicking it, right?
So I want the passage of time to be like Braun goes out and gets a big like stump of wood, and then like the camera kind of fades up, and he pulls out his like wood carving tools, and it fades back down, and it's this beautifully detailed like wooden bear that he's been working on for like 10 hours.
And Hazard has like a pile of random berries and then a small fire. There's like a rabbit spinning on a stick over it. He's kind of snacking on foraged goods.
Anything else? Anyone want to scry around the campfire before you head inside?
Guys, we could use scrying for a thing. Anybody want to scry on Dougal or anything?
Braun makes a really good-looking bear. I'm assuming that was
Nice.
for that.
It was.
Yeah. It's a great facsimile of Bosco.
Place +6. Nice.
How hilarious would it be if a bear wore armor, right?
I know, right?
Hilarious.
Where did you just have that off camera the whole time?
Yeah, that's where I'm keeping my
That's
candy.
delightful.
That's funny.
Guys, you want to? What?
Everyone's got all these candy bowls. I had my treat when we were taking a break. Whatever.
I'm a
You are a
heathen, and we
treat.
just have bags of them. It's just a candy
Wait,
bag.
wait, wait. Andrew, say that again.
You are a treat.
Get this gravy.
All right.
Can I think, guys, we should probably scry on the Dukester. Or oregano. Or the
Or
kitty
the kitty-
cat.
Kitty cat, let's go for it.
All right, my boy. I'm gonna scry on the kitty cat.
Okay. Well, the cat doesn't have a very good save, so
Tight.
here's what you see when you scry
Oh shit!
on the kitty cat.
Is the cat actually dead?
That would suck. Well, you wouldn't be able to scry on it if it was, right?
It does not work if they're dead?
I don't know. I don't actually know.
Really?
Okay. Actually, here's what you see when you scry on the kitty cat. You see it playing with a little goblin girl. Now, does anybody speak goblin? I know Val has the helmet, but anybody
I
else?
have the helmet.
Nobody
Not
else has
the
goblin?
Unless
Alright.
it speaks Deep Cantor Draconic.
Okay. Well, everyone
Wait,
else
who's
just
crying?
you're all
Val
looking
has
into
the-
it as a group, yeah.
Val has the helmet of
Yeah,
comprehend
yeah,
languages.
yeah. I'm asking if anyone else has
Nope.
goblin. Okay. So everyone else just hears like when it's like playing with the cat. So Val just sees this little goblin girl playing with the cat, and translate it's just like, oh, come on, cat, who's a good cat, who's a good, and like just playing with it, you know, for 10 minutes, just playing with a little cat, rolling around a ball of yarn, or like, you know, tickling it, whatever.
So they are most definitely on that island then, maybe. With all the goblins and stuff.
Oh yeah, do we hear like any crashes of waves in the distance or any breeze? I'd like to use. I guess it wouldn't be. I'd like to.
It's just whatever the
perceive-
orb is scrying on.
But we don't hear background noise or anything.
I mean, if you want to do a perceptional, I think you did it before when you were scrying, so I would let you do it again.
Picking up clues. These elven ears.
Elven ears aren't going to hear the lapping of waves, but you do hear a lot of reverberations, like it is like a cavern or like a tunnel of some sort that she is in. This little goblin playing with
They
a cat.
gave the kitty away to the goblins to distract them while they did their dirty work.
What's up with these robes? That's not typical goblin wear. Is that
that's
warlock?
not. She's a rogue.
Is
You
that
could
warlock
roll-
cloaks or rogue wear?
You could roll something else.
Would that be history?
Hmm?
I
Or
mean,
insight. I will roll insight.
okay. Insight, you know that's definitely rare for a goblin. So either this goblin's someone special, or this goblin's got like money, because goblins don't have much. So to have a decent set of robes, something special about this one, about this little one.
She's got the kitty cat, and that's pretty special.
Did you hear that, girls? Every cat is special.
They are.
I don't know where they went. They're
I miss
ninjas.
having a cat.
Thank you. We know that we are special.
Alright, I guess I'll roll my d6.
So anyway, that's what you see. It's playing with a kitty cat for, like the 10 minutes that you're scrying. I just love
Hey,
this
guys.
image so much.
What if I break it on scrying on a fucking cat?
I think that would be on brand for us.
Thank God.
All right, it's intact. Yeah,
I'm
this
amazed it lasts this long.
I didn't expect
Yeah.
it to last.
You've had it for a long time, since like season 2.
Right?
Yeah, I had this. This is one of like the first Pinterest images I saved because I was like, I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'll make it work because this picture's so great.
Nice.
This little goblin.
Yeah, given the
slugging.
1 in 6 chance, we've used it at least 12 times. It's pretty incredible it's still working.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So eventually, I'm assuming y'all just head back inside as night falls.
Especially
any
since
of
I
you
didn't pick up
recognize-
string as a spell.
Did any of you recognize that stuff she was wearing? Like, what could that have been from? Anyone?
I
Can you throw up the picture again?
Oh sure. I just archived the page. Yeah, hold on.
feel like
I'll just drop it onto this this one.
that, maybe, they're plying this little goblin with goods and stuff, so then they can do their work, maybe?
Maybe.
Could I
We're
do
supposed
a
to
background
recognize
check
this-
to see if I recognize this goblin from my law enforcement days?
Like history or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't.
Nice roll, though.
You don't. Goblins are like seeing a goblin anywhere outside of that one island is like it's unheard of. Like that is where they are, and they are not anywhere else. Like historically, anytime they try to just like join society, people are like, get out of here. You're weird. Like the Sentra is like a wonderful melting pot of all these like races of D&D except goblins. Like they've forever been like you're weird. We do not want you.
Oh, they're
I also
incels.
feel like that when I go into society. Oh, nope, I'm not there.
Charlie is going to cast Disguise Self once more to see if he can mimic the look.
Okay.
He's like, look, there, look now.
I mean, if you've seen it, you can mimic it, right? So basically, yeah, you can confirm that they're on that Goblin Island.
Well,
that's where we're going next.
yeah, we're gonna have to stop them. That's for sure, Z's.
Okay. Any other questions or things you want to pursue with that?
Nah.
Okay.
Unless I can send to Nagiro and just be like, bitch! But that's probably not the best idea.
So you guys head up into the temple, and as you do, as you may have guessed, the moonlight is shining down.
Yes.
Tao, is that you?
And the moonlight perfectly rounds out to those like grooves in the floor that Hazard would have seen earlier.
Cool. So when we're on the platform, I'm guessing does it do anything there, or does it need something for the other hand?
Well, as you stand on it, nothing is happening.
Oh no.
But if you want to read what the scroll said again.
I play music
Okay.
on my violin.
Val plays music on her violin. Val, as you're playing your song, after a couple measures, ooh, we got nighttime jungle. Let me switch over to that. Val, so you're like a couple measures in, and as you're playing, actually, everybody roll me a perception. This will be hearing, if it makes any difference for you.
I'm playing Moonlight Sonata for real. That's
Nice.
my decision.
Cool. Okay, it makes sense for Val to be the one. So Val's gonna hear/feel this first, Braun next, Charlie, and then Hazard's gonna feel it last. Val, as you're playing, you kind of feel in your feet like sort of like a pulse, like on the beat, like playing along with you, like this percussive pulse. And then by the time it gets to Hazard, all of you feel and you hear somewhere below you this like very steady drum beat being played along with what Val is playing.
Oh. I'll start stomping to the beat. See if that does anything.
Nothing seems to change when you do that, but you do a nice little jig. It doesn't seem to affect anything.
So we just need to figure out how to release this, I guess, so we can be lowered, or...
Well, as you say that, Val finishes up her song, and the platform you're on does begin to lower.
Oh no, I stepped off. Oh no!
And it begins to go down. And as it goes down, all of you have like dark vision or some sort of assisted vision to that degree. But as it starts to go down, even all of your vision starts to go away. Like,
oh shit!
Even those of you who can see in the darkness, and I need to copy and paste you guys again. Even those of you who can see in the darkness, suddenly don't seem to be able to see around you. Even 1 second here, because I'm actually gonna take away your guys' token sight just to do this right. So do not fear, as everybody is going blind here. So if I do this correctly, you guys should only be seeing your square in a bunch of darkness, right?
I still have full scale circle.
I see a circle.
Yeah, I see a circle.
I literally said I unticked has sight for all of you guys. That's weird. That's fine.
I mean, the circle isn't tied to us. It's just a thing on the ground.
Right. But it's weird that oh, I guess maybe it's because I have dynamic lighting off that it does this. I don't know. That's fine. We'll just theater of the mind it then. Even as you're going down, like I said, all of you who have the dark vision, even that goes out. Like, it is entirely pitch black to you all as this descends. And it seems like it's descending for a very long time.
What does lighting a torch do?
Literally, you see the literally just the flames and nothing around them. They fail to illuminate anything outside of the literal fire itself.
Is this what being a human is like in the dark time? Because I hate it.
I snicker.
I don't like it. I really, really don't like it.
Everyone stay together.
Guys, I'm
Don't
afraid.
wander
I
off.
think I'm afraid of the dark.
Actually, I have rope. Say everyone grab it and tie yourself on.
I don't see it.
I throw it at the voice.
Right in
Does
his face.
he have dark vision? Probably not.
There's a snake. Snake.
Or does Vaporeon have dark vision? I assume that
Is she
does not.
out or is she in her Pokeball?
She's in her Pokeball, but I was wondering, could I take her out? Would that be helpful? She did have. dark vision.
She does not have dark. You know what? I didn't give you guys her character sheet, did I? Let me add that to your guys' notes now because I forgot to do that. Because I have like a stat block for her. Give me one moment. But yeah, so
what about like blind smelling and stuff?
yeah, hold on. I got all that for you. Where is
Probably
it?
just advantage on hearing and smelling would be my guess.
Yeah. I just gotta find it. Where the heck is it? She does have keen senses. Oh, I know where it is. Here we go. Players' journals, all players can edit. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Okay, now Eve is now in everybody's journal. So it's the if you check it out, so it's the same Moon Tiger stats or it's the same stuff as before, but now she does have 37 HP. She's considered medium instead of small. She gets Acid Splash at will, create destroy water once a day. And Acid Splash being a cantrip, the damage is going to scale with your guys' level. So it'll be like, I think a level 11 is when that cantrip upgrades again. So whenever the time comes, that would be the damage. But Eve does not have any sort of magical vision, if that's what you wanted to check.
Okay.
Yep. So, I mean, you can still pop her out if you want to. But I assume she was currently in the ball.
Magical darkness, not even dark darkness, magical darkness.
Well, you can roll for it, those of you who wish to do so.
You guys, you know what will totally help in a scenario like this? Making deals with devils.
Yeah, can I please do that? Because I can't see anything.
Yeah, so Charlie, you do recognize this as if the others can't see, you would, as the most magic savvy, be like, oh, this has to be magical darkness then, if even Val and Hazard don't see in it.
Who said that?
And as you guys, after a moment, the platform actually comes to a stop.
I don't like the dark, you guys.
And as it comes to a stop, suddenly, you can see as a big old eyeball opens up and illuminates the room. And we're going to need some initiative.
God damn it.
I'd like to roll to seduce the eldritch being.
I seduce the darkness.
Yeah, so let's get some initiative, and Ryan, whenever you're free to grab music, go for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm feeling for this one.
You could do its literal music. It is a Zelda boss.
I went here
That's bongo music.
because I was
That's
listening to Moonlit Sonata.
that's bongo bongo.
Spoopy, like, classical music. Oh shit, okay. Shit. Shit. Shit.
All right. Ron has a 7. Charlie has an 8. Okay. All right. Well, this is our turn order. Val is up first as suddenly. It's kind of like, you know how like, when an anglerfish shows up underwater and it's just like boom, light. That's what happened. All right, yeah. Let me get this music going as you guys face down this thing. Oh, you did just go for it. Nice.
I want to try out my new spell, you guys.
Oh yeah?
My synaptic static, yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to try that. I'm gonna cast it on his big, stupid, glowy eye.
Okay.
That's an intelligence save.
It's an intelligence save. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 19.
Motherfuck. Okay, so it takes half damage.
Okay.
Not 1d20. That's...
What kind of damage is this?
Oh god. Back to the spell target psychic.
Okay.
Shit.
So
20.
you know, it seems to have saved. And normally you'd think it would do some damage. Doesn't seem to do any. Doesn't seem to.
It doesn't do any?
Doesn't seem to brain do much. No.
Cool.
That's unfortunate.
All right, Hazard,
Thanks for that
you're up.
static, they said. It'll be fine, they said.
Hazard like dives over and says, "Charlie, get somewhere safe," and pulls out his longbow and just whoop, whoop, lets two of those boys loose after mumbling some words
Okay.
to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Ignore the damage. Still haven't messed with that.
That's fine.
There it is.
Let me just check something.
Trying to think if there's anything I have to add to that.
So, I'm sorry to say, but while it's kind of floating and bobbing in the air, both of those arrows miss.
Miss?
They both miss.
Wasn't it 8?
An 18 missed.
An 18 missed.
Guys, are we gonna
it's almost
die
like
here?
it's almost like it was like what is it, like DBZ, where they do that weird like insta teleport thing all over the place. Like it's almost like it's moving like almost like frame by frame snapping like that. Just like nope.
So it moves out of the way. Cool.
Yeah, but like in a very like unnatural like snap out of the way motion, you know.
I'm just glad that a trained ranger didn't miss the broadside of a fucking barn.
The glowing
that would be-
target in the
That would
darkness.
be embarrassing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well-
I'll go cry somewhere and hide.
Okay. So that happened, and now, Valen and Hazard, as people who made moves, these hands are coming toward you.
I'm gonna catch these
Oh,
hands.
So creepy.
Do you want to catch these hands?
These hands are so big.
They are very big. Oh my. Oh, Val, I'm sorry. This hand not 20'd.
Motherfuck!
And Hazard, it got a dirty 20. Is that going to hit you?
If I had my shield, it would not have, but it hits my AC of currently 18.
Okay. All right. Well, Val, I guess I'm rolling your damage first.
Remember when we were talking about foreshadowing and the cult and stuff, guys? Remember those good times?
Val, you're gonna take 29 bludgeoning as
Oh,
the hand
That's
grabs you. Well, it's not
Okay.
it. That's not it, but that's
Oh, okay.
the damage you take. Hazard, you're gonna take 20 bludgeoning as the hand smacks into you. And I need
Wow.
both of you to now make some grapple checks for me, please, because those hands are also gonna try to
Ooh.
grab you.
What is that, athletics?
It's strength or dex save. Or sorry, acro or strength.
Oh,
So you can use your dex or your strength.
sorry. Should.
Ugh. Well, you're
If I rolled
both.
the right thing. Well, never mind.
Wouldn't your acrobatics be way better, Andrew?
My acrobatics and athletics are pretty much the same.
Oh, okay.
So you both are now in the grip of these giant hands.
Cool. I
Question, Tony.
Yes.
This hand did enter my reach.
Yeah, you can do your thing.
Great. I'd like to do that.
Oh, and I need to roll concentration.
God damn.
Oops.
So the hands you're actually able to hit.
Wait, what? Really?
Braun, you're able to hit the hand. Yes.
On an
Jeez, with a
11?
two.
The hands kind of floated in all like slow and whatever. It's this body back here that's doing weird phasing all over the place things.
Okay. Can I do... Oh, okay. I need to just make a strength saving throw.
Okay. What maneuver is this?
Disarming attack.
Okay, that would qualify. It got a 24.
Yeah, it slightly passes. But attempt was me.
But like that would totally work if you landed it, for sure. Well, I mean, you landed an attack, but like, yeah. It's so like hitting it, you definitely see like the fingers kind of like pulse a little bit when you would have hit that. So like you would realize like, oh, this should work. Great. Okay. Are you gonna re-roll that one?
I would like to, yes.
Okay.
Much better.
Nice.
Much better.
So hitting the hand, does slashing and lightning damage work on it?
Yes. And now that don't you have a thing for like observing the opponent? Is that like something you have to take an action to do, or is that just a
I
thing?
need to observe it for a minute.
Okay.
Please don't do that.
Charlie, you're up.
Guy,
Allison, hold it off for 1 minute.
Ah!
Charlie,
Dead.
you're up, and these things are in the grip.
Analyze my opponent. Listen, guys. I know you might give me crap for it, but you ready for some good old honest damage?
There's nothing
Honest
wrong with
work. It's honest
it.
work.
Nothing wrong with it.
Magic missile right towards that freaking eye, empowering the spell as much as I can. Full blast, 6th level.
Alrighty.
You should roll to see if you keep your spell slot.
Oh yeah.
Are
I
you?
shall do that.
You're empowering, right? So you're gonna re-roll some of those.
I'm going to re-roll the 1 and the 2 2s.
Okay. $26 plus 9, so 35, and then do me a favor, Richard, because you hit this thing directly in its giant glowing eye. Roll one more d4. Thank you. Seems like even as you were empowering it, seems like by hitting this thing in its big old eye, you did a little more. Even more than you were already doing.
It did all the damage directly to it?
To the eyeball, yes.
Nice.
Must be
Damn.
nice.
Okay,
Right.
well, I didn't get that spell slot back, but that's okay.
And
All
you
right.
also had the +3 from that, because it's 1d4 plus 1 each missile.
Oh no, it's literally just an extra dice. It's not any of the extra stuff.
No, but I mean damage for
Well, in
magic
the
missile.
beginning, I did +8. I rolled 8d4 plus 8.
No, I mean the damage is 1d4 plus 1. Well, 3d4 plus 3. 1d4 plus 1 each missile. So
Yeah, no, he
3d4
did that. He had a +8 on the top roll.
That's why there's 8 bolts.
Oh.
Each of them did 1d4.
Oh,
One.
I'm sorry. You re-rolled those 3. My bad. I'll shut up.
All right, Braun, you're up. Your friends are in the grips of this thing.
All right. Well, I'm not a huge fan of where they are, so I'm going to go ahead and take, let's say, 2 attacks at this hand right here that's got Valson in its grips.
Okay.
And you said it was really easy to hit, correct?
Yeah, it's a big old floating hand right in your face.
Great. All of those are going to be power attacks.
Okay. Yeah, it's 2 hits.
This and nah, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna re-roll that 1. Yes.
To make it a 2. All
One
right.
more. How's this thing looking now? It's like
Oh.
something like 60 damage.
It did take a lot of damage. Hold on, I need to think of something. Okay. Is that right? Okay. Well, so it doesn't look much different. However, after you dealt
Psychic damage, motherfucker.
that much damage to the hand, it does let go of Valison as it kind of recoils in pain and moves away.
Cool.
So Val is out of the grip.
Tight.
I am going to action surge.
Okay.
And with it, I'm going to go ahead and cast Bless. And I'm going to bless Charlie, Valison, and Hazard.
Bless you.
Y'all get it. So,
Cool.
and that's my turn.
All right. Val, back to you.
Gonna shatter his face.
Okay.
Con save.
All right. Con save. 27.
Mother fucking hell. Son of a bitch. It's fine. Sydney, you're fine. Okay. Hold on real quick. Not second level. What are we doing? There we go. Well, then he takes half. Assuming that he does it, just not take any.
It's his thunder.
Yeah. Not that it matters, because it's fucking 12.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna take something.
6.
It's gonna take that 6, sure.
Cool. Nifty.
Anything else
That's
for Val?
me.
Okay. Hazard, you're up, and you are still in this thing's hand.
Wait, sorry.
Go
Can
ahead.
I Bardic Inspiration the Hazard?
Of course.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a D10, my boy.
Fantastic. I'm probably going to use it right here as I try to athletics my way out of this thing.
Oh, buddy.
You
I
do
will.
not athletics your way out of it.
Do you think inspiration would be a good thing to use right now? No, not worth it for this. Okay. I'll bide my time. This is going exactly as planned.
Can you cast a spell from in there?
I mean,
When you're grappled, all it does is reduce or move speed 0, right? Like,
Yeah, you can still poke them.
yeah.
But, can you make like a bunch of thorns appear out of them? That'd be pretty cool, right?
I honestly, the only damage spell I've got is Conjure Barrage, but I will do a Fog Cloud, like, on the glowing eye and see if that blinds him.
Ooh.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. See
Yeah, I
what
think grapple
happens.
only if at worst gives disadvantage on attacks, but I think you're good otherwise. But blinding it might be good.
Okay, you're setting fog cloud over the eye.
Yeah,
Okay, draw that out for me where you're casting it.
20-foot radius. Man. Oops, not that. Nope. Oh my goodness.
It's alt for a circle.
Yeah, I don't have anything to mark like how big it is.
That's what she said. That's fine. I mean, just you can approximate. It's fine. We know where it is. It's over the eye. If you just want to draw the circle.
Oh my goodness, Andrew, come on, my dude, get it together. Get it together. Oh man, there's a mystery dot there. That's fine.
Well,
yeah.
first of all, Andrew, while you're in the grip,
Oh my goodness.
you're gonna take 12 bludgeoning as it squeezes you.
What if I don't wanna?
Well, you can say you're sorry. I don't know.
You said 12?
Yeah, 12.
Ew. Okay.
And now those fists are gonna come swinging in again. Well, this one, being in a fist, is gonna come swinging in toward Charlie, which magic missiled it, and this open one's gonna come toward Braun, which stabbed it. So they're kind of both coming in this way now.
With a fistful of hazard.
Yeah. So, I will say, as it swings in, it seems to swing in like just a general it's somewhere around there. So it seems the fog did cloud its vision. What is Charlie's AC?
Charlie's AC is 16.
That is exactly what this rolled.
Oh, I was just about to say, I'm going to reaction use shield and bump that up to 21.
Okay. Yeah, so as the fist holding hazard swings in, you bring up your shield, and it's enough to kind of divert the fist away from you. So that misses. Braun, you have a 23 coming at you, though.
Yeah, see, the thing about that is I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay. Well, then you're going to take...
Ron, where are you on the map? Because you're nowhere near where the hand is.
I'm right here.
Oh, wow. I have you all the way over here.
That's weird.
I'm not gonna retcon it, but I realized I was rolling one dice down from what I was supposed to for all these attacks so far.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Noted.
But Braun, you take 19 bludgeoning as this hand comes toward you, and I'm gonna need opposing grapples from you.
Is this? I'm assuming it is magical damage.
Yes.
It was fun while it lasted. Heavy armor master feat. And you'd like a what? Strength saving throw?
It's a opposed grapple, so strength or athletics.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, buddy. I'm gonna use luck on that, or not luck, but even determination.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, never mind. Fuck me,
Wow.
I guess.
Yeah, you're caught up in that hand now. And Charlie, you're up.
Okay. I realized that I could do something that mathematically I think is much better.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, here's going to be a much better source of, or use of my sorcery points. I am going to quicken my level 5 magic missile, and that'll be my bonus action, and then as my action, I'm going to prepare a fireball and try to throw that towards the eye as well.
Okay.
So here's the insta damage.
Okay. Are you empowering that or no?
I am not empowering that. Instead, I'm going to be using my sorcery points to quicken that, and I am going to roll to see. Hopefully, I hit this thing.
Mm-hmm. You do hit this thing. You can also give me an extra D4 for the magic missile to the eye, because you hit its weak spot.
Okay.
All right, an extra 1.
Still something. And then that is an extra 3d10 +3 fire. Sorry, +4 fire damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
now he's really getting it.
and guess what? That's also the eyeball, so you can give me one more D10.
Oh, another D10. Shit.
It's just an extra dice for when you hit an extra one
Oh,
again. All right.
One. Still, I'm happy with it.
That's
That's
great.
All sorts of damage. How much damage is that total? That
A lot.
23.
So
38.
Charlie, that was a great round. And then the thing is gonna close its eye, and you all find yourselves once again in darkness. And
Did I do it?
you find yourselves once again completely blinded. And Braun and Hazard, you feel yourselves being moved.
What about
Oh no!
my hat?
Oh no! Oh no!
What about my hat
Listen
of
to my
blind
voice.
sight?
Blind sight only reveals things that are invisible, so it does not do anything for you here.
Hmm.
This is a magical darkness, so it doesn't cut through magical darkness. Because the thing isn't invisible. It's still there, you just cannot see it because of darkness.
Got
Yeah, but
it.
blind vision is like. Wait, is it blind sense or is it
Sight.
something else?
Blind sight.
Blind.
So you can see things that are invisible within, I think it was 10 or 15 feet. But these things are not invisible.
Okay.
Like, being invisible is technically different from being shrouded in darkness.
Okay. I guess
I think if you
Is
have
this
blind
a-
sight, you have like
True thing, or is this
it's more
some
like
actual
Daredevil
thing?
vision. You have like echolocation in the dark.
Yeah,
It's-
it's not about if something's invisible or not.
I thought that was
Just sense.
I thought that was how blind sense worked. Do I have them mixed up?
I don't know if there is a blind sight for 5e. But
Blind
blind
Yeah,
sense.
sorry if it was a homebrew thing.
blind sense is what you're describing, the Daredevil thing. Blind sight is just because the whole point of it is just it reveals invisible objects is what the hat does.
Well, wouldn't that?
No, because these things aren't like if you turn all the lights all off in a room, nothing in that room is invisible. You just can't see it because there's no light. Like that's not the same as invisibility. Like you know what I mean?
I
Like
don't think-
I get that, but I'm confused why the hat would be called the hat of blind sight, and not the hat of magic.
because it's based
Magic vision.
on. Hold on.
Yeah, what's the original verbiage?
Yeah, hold on. Here you go. This is kind of what it's pulled from. The Lantern of Revealing.
Mm.
So again, it specifically says invisible creatures, and none of this is invisible.
Okay.
So I think it needs to have a slightly altered name then, if that's the case.
It's just the hat of revealing then.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, I mean, the original wording I gave you when you got it was that it reveals invisible objects. So if the name of the thing is confusing, then I apologize. But the description always said you can see invisible things. Like that's always
Right,
what
but
it said it does.
It's called the hat of blind sight, which makes you think of another thing. That's
Okay. I
established.
never thought of it that way, so I apologize for that confusion. If we want to start calling it something different, we can, but that's
Hat
on
of
me then,
revealing.
just for the naming. Yeah, if we want to start calling it that, that's fine, because that was the original intent. I apologize for that confusion.
That's all
Sorry.
good.
So anyway, back to the battle. Braun and Hazard, you feel yourselves being pulled away, and everybody is now seeing total darkness again.
I don't
And
like that.
it is your turn to act, Braun.
Ooh, cool. I like this. Well, here's the thing about that is verbal, somatic. Fuck, I can't see anything. But I'm touching it, right? It's holding me,
Yeah,
right?
it's holding you.
Can I attack it?
You can.
It'll be at disadvantage because I'm in the dark.
Yes.
What if I instead use Sacred Flame and drop fire or radiant fire onto it.
I mean, yeah, nothing stops you from casting it like directly. Well, you have to tell me what the verbiage on Sacred Flame is.
It does say can see, but I'm right there.
If you like place your hand on it and just go like out of the palm of your hand, then yeah.
Yeah, I like to think it's just like a couple inches away from me.
No, I give it to you.
Down.
Yeah, I'd give it to you.
Can I get a dex save then?
Sure. I mean, it's right. I don't know how to rationalize it missing if it misses. So let's see what happens. Yeah, you hit it.
Great.
Like
So,
I literally
level-
don't see how you would not hit it. So
Well, you can rule on if it is radiant light that falls from the sky, but it's 3d8 of radiant damage for a nifty 15 points.
okay. You definitely deal the damage, but no light cuts through.
Okay. Then I'll just say something like "hands off." That'll be it.
Okay. Val, you just heard Braun say "hands off" from like somewhere over here.
I'm gonna move forward.
Okay, remember you can't see anything right now either, technically.
Right.
I know you do because of the way the map is set up, but yeah.
Right, no, but like I figured, bumping into Charlie, I just hear voice over to the side
sure.
somewhere. Let me shift forward. I don't feel comfortable just shooting blindly into the dark with anything.
Yeah. Oh,
Can
Braun's...
I hold my action?
You could, yes, if that's what you want to do. And Braun, sorry, you are gonna take damage while you're in its grip. Oh wow. Wait, hold on, that's not right. 12 bludgeoning while you're in its hand.
Okay.
You're holding your action, Sid?
Yep.
Okay, I do need to know what it is you're holding and what's gonna trigger it.
As soon as that eye opens up again, I'm gonna try Psionic Blast on it,
Okay.
which does force damage.
Okay. Hazard, you're also in this thing's grip.
12 damage.
No, that damage isn't to you. 12 was to
Oh.
Braun. I haven't
Oh,
rolled.
I'm not getting...
I haven't rolled for yours. It
Oh,
happens
God.
on your turn if you're still grappled.
Oh,
Which,
gotcha.
considering you're in the thing over an invisible pit in the darkness, I assume you're not going to try to escape, but you might. I don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, Hazard is going to close his eyes, breathe deep for a second, and just kind of try to focus and tell himself, let the fear pass through you, and let it leave you unscathed. And I'm gonna cure wounds at 2nd level here, and just kind of try to start repairing while there's nothing else I can do.
Okay. All right, and then you are gonna take damage. You're also gonna take 12, actually.
All right.
Did I do the? Okay, no. I really thought it rolled literally the exact same like numerals twice, but it didn't. That'd have been weird.
Yeah.
Hazard and Braun. Now you're gonna feel yourselves moving again, as the hands seem to move. And Val. Yeah, 29's gonna hit you. And
Sure.
and Charlie, a 33 is definitely gonna hit you.
Oh,
Are
I need
we
to roll
still in the dark?
concentration.
It is still dark. Yes, the thing's eye is not open yet.
Did it roll at disadvantage because I was able to hold my concentration on the fog cloud?
It rolled. Hold on. No, I didn't. I'll roll again. Now we have a 26 and a 27.
All right.
Oh wow, definitely doesn't hit now. Shoot.
I wish you could
Um,
cast shield at higher levels to continually raise the.
Does
AC.
that really doesn't scale?
I don't think
No.
it does.
Hmm. Yeah, you ought to be able to do that. That's a shame.
It's already pretty nice as it is.
It's
Alright.
pretty freaking good. It's good all game.
Val, you're gonna take 18 bludgeoning as this fist punches you. Charlie, you're gonna take 20. And now I need you both to make either a strength or a dex save, your choice.
Oh, goddamn.
You mean in athletics or acrobatics?
No, those were grapple checks. This is you getting punched by a fist while standing on a platform.
Oh, that's fair.
Ooh, Val, nice.
This is almost at 2.
Charlie, also nice. You both managed to, I get, because of the darkness, you're like expecting something to happen, and as these giant fists pound forward, you both like, you know, you get kind of that like anime like skirt kind of thing, but neither of you get knocked back. You manage to both stand your ground as giant fists pummel you in the dark.
Get bent, shitlord.
And now, Charlie, it's your turn. It's still dark, but you know this fist is directly in front of you, or at least you assume it is because it just punched you.
Well, the way magic missile works, I cannot use it even if it's right in front of me. I can't see it.
You cannot magic missile the dark.
So, time to bring out the cone of cold.
Okay.
I'm going to need a
So-
con save as I point it basically right where it hit me and pointing it
Uh-huh.
upward to make sure that I'm not hitting any of my friends.
So it's kind of holding them like, I can actually just demonstrate this. This is how they're being held. Like they are sticking out of the top. Oh
Okay.
no, don't grab me. So
Wow.
if you're trying to do that, you would actually have to aim like down. So if you are not trying to hit your friend, you would have to like aim more toward the floor. Just FYI. So it doesn't necessarily change anything in your roll, but just
But it's basically I point it in a direction so I'm not potentially hitting Val.
yeah.
'Cause she's the only one I really know she
Oh,
is.
are you going? So you got hit like at like 2 o'clock here.
I got hit at 2 o'clock? Alright.
Yeah. Oh, so sorry. I thought you were worried about trying to not hit Hazard. Because Hazard's still
I
being
have
held
no
by the
idea
fist.
all
Okay.
of this.
I mean, if that's
Did
the
I
case,
hear Hazard at all? Is he screaming? Is anything going on?
he's
Stoic. I'm
Yeah.
stoic as hell.
I was gonna say you're pretty chill in there. So yeah, you probably, if you're using Cone of Cold, like you've got a risk of it hitting Hazard, for sure.
But do you
Okay,
know
well,
that?
not really fully grasping that. He's gonna use it.
Okay. Then I'm also gonna need a con save from Hazard.
Fuck me up, fam.
What's your save?
Oh, I will add
My
that
save
D10.
You're blessed.
for that
And you're
is
blessed.
7,
17. Oh, ah.
and you are blessed.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Honey.
So they both.
Boy.
So the hand and Hazard are both gonna save then.
Okay, well, I'm just kind of shooting off, and I probably don't even get a direct hit.
Yeah.
All right, so here goes 88 cold damage, and it'll only take half of this.
Will Hazard be taking it too?
Yep.
Can I
I'll be
do?
taking half.
Oof.
37 to half of that, so 18.
Ooh.
How are you?
Do you make an audible reaction to that, Hazard?
You know that
the
sound
heck,
you make
man?
when like you get the shower turned on and you let it warm up and you jump in and it's still cold, like way colder than
Yep.
you expected. It's that kind of shriek.
So like a gambit shriek. Ooh.
Oh, not a bassy one. Other way.
Okay. All right. I hear that from Hazard. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Ah!
I think that's really all I can do with my turn. So that's that.
I wanted to just double check something because because the Arcane Trickster Rogue does get a blind thing, but that is called Blind Sense, not Blind Sight. I was just curious if that's what they called it. Anyway, like I said, that's my mistake on that. That's great damage, though, to this thing. Well, half that, but it's still good damage. All right, Braun, you're in the grip of this thing. It is still total darkness.
Okay. I'm gonna somehow wriggle my glaive free and just start stabbing at it in the dark.
Yeah. Also, I just realized, technically, so I guess I should have done this. When did Charlie use his fireball last turn? Technically, that fireball you should have done at disadvantage, Richard, because Fog Cloud would also make it harder for you guys to hit the eye. So I'll just have to remember that later.
Is this attack at disadvantage?
While you're in the darkness, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure I hit. Yeah. I would like to use the Gauntlet of Redemption on the natural one.
Okay. So you get a hit out of that, then.
Because
we normally
14 hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. It well, we normally do AABB, but yeah. Okay,
Right.
That's 14. Yeah. You're good. Okay, so 2 hits.
And sure, why not? Let's slap 2 more on there. I'm gonna do 2 more disarming attacks. Try and get this thing to let go of me. We rolled that 1. Could I get 2 strength save, please?
Sure. And that's a total of 34? No, 39 damage?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let me just hit that real quick. All right. You were doing 2 of those attacks?
Those are 2 attacks, yes.
Okay. What's your save? I have an 18.
It is a gentleman. Sorry?
I have an 18 and a 21.
It's a gentleman's 16.
Close. Well, you are unfortunately still in its grip in that case.
I will use my bonus action to do a second wind.
Okay. Val, it's still invisible. You just took a giant fist in the dark. Wow. That's not the way I wanted to say that at all. You got punched.
But are you wrong? I'm
No,
gonna
but-
master wounds because I'm about to die. Nice.
Hey,
So that's
nice.
26 for everybody.
Woo.
Including the boss, right?
No, fuck him. Yeah, it can make everybody.
Okay. Braun, you're also gonna take damage for being in the thing's grip.
Okay, it's just a point within range. Cool. I thought it was people you
But
could
in
see.
sight.
kind
Yeah,
of
that's
deal.
pretty
Yeah,
legit.
I was looking that up too.
So, Ryan, you are gonna take 12 from still being in its grip. That wouldn't have downed you, so just take off 12 now. Wait, so is this thing technically healed by it?
I think it's friendly
No, it's
creatures.
choose up to 6 creatures within 30-foot radius sphere centered on that point.
Okay.
That's pretty good wording right there.
That's precise.
Yep.
They wanted to make sure you don't heal the boss when you pop it off. Anything else?
I don't know why I got fucking Shadow Blade. It's useless. I'm going to send Hazard another Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Also, hey, you get 26 hit points back, buddy.
You're an angel. A ding
the
dang
only thing
angel.
I can do. I've done 12 damage to the thing.
Plus 20 damage?
You get plus 26.
26. Oh.
Yeah.
And Hazard, you're in the grip of the thing still.
I'm gonna go ahead and let the shadow stuff drop because that seems. I'm not sure if there's any correlation between that and it turning invisible or what.
Oh, the fog cloud.
Yeah, the fog cloud. Sorry.
Okay.
And if I can, I'm gonna see about getting my sword out and start hacking away at the hands. So I guess I will. Boom. Waiting for it to 24 to hit with that. And
Yes, that's you do need to roll it at disadvantage because you're in the dark.
Ah,
Still a hit for the same amount of damage.
nice. All right, and then I will do a second attack. This one is actually at disadvantage.
Okay, that one's gonna miss.
Yeah, even with a D4 on top.
Even with a D4 on top.
Bean City.
You got Bardic on you.
Oh, I used my Bardic to pass for the.
No,
code.
I just gave you some before you came back.
You did.
Get some
You're
more.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. I will use it. Because that's what it's for, baby.
Wow. That's gonna turn it into a hit.
Alrighty.
And not only is it gonna turn it into a hit, but it's going to Braun and Hazard, you're both gonna suddenly feel the grip just let go of both of you. Here's the thing though, you are both being dropped in the dark. And so as you go down, you're basically gonna kinda like hit the edge of the platform, and I think I do need the two of you to make dex saves, because
Oh, jeez.
dropping onto something in the dark, like actually landing on that is
Oh, wow. That was at
oh,
disadvantage.
19 at disadvantage? Nice.
Oh, Braun!
You just hear a loud, like a clattering of pots and pans. It's like, oh shit!
Yeah, so that's Braun, you're just gonna start falling
What?
Oh really?
as the rest of you are now gonna feel the platform start moving up.
Into, like-
no. Shit. Okay. We still can't see.
It
We just
is
hear.
here's the
I
thing.
have
It
Dimension
was
Door.
the thing is gone, so there is no source of light now. You guys
But is there magical?
the
Is
darkness
there
is
magical dark?
the darkness is still present, yes. The
So, Fairy
was-
Firewind.
it was
shit.
going to
Yeah.
come back. It was literally about to come back and lighten up the room again, but then you guys beat it. So it's still dark.
Oh, no.
So is it basically how it looks on the thing here that like Braun fell and just like clipped the side of the platform?
Yeah,
and
like
just
Braun
started
like
falling?
Braun like fell and like back of the boots were off the edge and was like "Ugh," like did that move.
Oh,
Can
no.
I jump after him?
I mean, it's still completely dark.
But I mean, I heard the noise, so and
Mhm.
I'm like 5 feet away from it. I have Dimension
Up
Door.
to you guys. Well, you need to be able to see to use
I-
Dimension Door, don't you?
I can just
No.
go.
Oh right, you can
I
just
teleport
like
myself to a current location to any other spot within range.
okay.
You arrive exactly at the spot as desired. It can't be a place you. It can be a place you can see, one that you can visualize, or one you can describe by distance and direction, such
Okay.
as 200 feet straight down.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, okay. That's valid. Valid.
Follow his voice.
I'm falling to my death currently.
I'm gonna go get you then. I'm gonna I'm gonna Dimension Door down, and I'm gonna hope to God I can get you.
Okay. Now, how do I determine whether or not you get to him is the question. Can you paste the wording of Dimension Door? I have to figure out, like, what is a fair, like, check to see if you get to him, you know? Because I don't know what that would be, right? I honestly have no clue what it would be.
Remember that scene? I think it's in X2 where Nightcrawler like jumps out, like teleports out of a plane, catches somebody, and then
And teleports back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Badass.
basically what you're doing, but blind.
Yeah.
I don't know. I truly am not sure what... I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, what kind of check should this be? I genuinely have no idea.
I don't even think if it's the same
Hearing,
round, Val can catch up by falling to Braun if he's trying to get as much drag as possible. which
Right.
what other person would do that? And then Val goes into like dive bomb mode. She hears Braun's voice. She catches up. She tags him, and then they dimension board back up.
All blind though? Like
Right, that's the
You
thing.
just hear his voice.
It's still all complete.
Yeah.
And it's
All she has to do is
instantaneous.
touch
It's
him, right? She doesn't even have to get a good grasp on him.
It just has to touch him.
If you want me to roll like a
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Let me.
percentile,
Let's do.
I
I've
think
got
it's
the
just
spell slot
perception.
to it.
Just like
Yeah,
your
yeah. I
general
guess.
sense
I guess it would be
hearing.
perception. Yeah,
Ah, shit. Okay.
and it would be perception at disadvantage.
I
'Cause
don't
you are
suppose
going
I
in
have time
blind.
to give myself bardic inspiration.
You can do it. So you dive off.
You said at
Well,
disadvantage?
guys, it's
It's
two
blind.
people falling to their
That's
death.
true. Well, I'm not bitching about it. I was just
Yeah.
checking. Can we
Well,
do
she
it
can
with
always teleport
deception
herself back.
instead?
What did you say?
Deception instead.
I don't know. What are you deceiving the darkness as you leap
Yes,
in?
I have a plus 13 in that.
Run! I will cast haste on you so you fall faster.
Thank you.
18.
18?
I'll give it to you with 18.
I'm gonna go get Rod! I'm gonna go get her boy!
Yes!
You dive off into the darkness. You describe. You guys describe. You're doing the amazing rescue.
So we hear Braun falling, we feel the shift of the platform upward, and in this kind of split decision that did not at all take 10-15 minutes to make as it just did, Val just kind of like pivots on her foot and goes racing off to the side, and she's surprised when she meets the edge. Like, oh shit, here it is. But it quickly becomes
it's
that
the
dive
last stair
down.
on the staircase. It's not a graceful dive because you don't know where it is.
It's the shit. And then I'm gonna dive after Braun, and when I catch him, we're fucking dimension dooring back up, and I'm gonna like, as
So
soon
do-
as there's light.
Are you doing like the portal thing where you like fall in this way and come out this way? Or are you falling
Yes.
and then falling onto the thing?
I really like the idea of just like portal, like just
Yeah,
dropping
okay.
onto the path.
So yeah, you catch Braun, you pop out, and then you both like land with it. So as Charlie and Hazard are just rising up on the platform, there's another very loud clang, and then probably just a lot of like. sound.
Is it that classic Hollywood thing where both of you like land, you like bamf and land on the ground, and like you're basically on top of each other? It's like, oh.
Just sobbing, just.
But I imagine Braun's like land on his back, so like all the wind is just completely out of his
Yeah.
lungs. It's like, "Oh!"
You are going to die.
I think I did. I think I did.
Get on here. Get on the fucking move to the center. Come here. Thank you.
Hazard, you get closer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Everybody fucking hands and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Please.
All right, let me bring up get some music going as the platform. So as the platform goes back up, you guys, the moonlight is gonna bleed through again. You're actually gonna be able to see things, and I'll move you in just a moment. I just want to have music playing, and there's an ad first. And none of us attend whatever college this is, so they're not getting the ad because none of us have been in college for a very long time.
I need to go back though.
Do what you want to do. Okay, so let me copy and paste you all again. Actually, your tokens are probably just still here. Yeah. So eventually you come back up, and as you come back up, you're gonna notice the scroll in the statue's hand is gone. But in the hand that was gripping, there is now some sort of rod.
Yeah, it is. That's what we came for. I will grab it and then give the statue the finger.
I was about to say, tell it to fuck off.
And just to give you guys a better view, it's this purple looking rod. This is to scale. It is a gargantuan-sized rod.
Great, everyone pick a corner.
Yeah. So this is what you pull up.
Oh, this'll never fit in the pedestal.
to that point, Hazard, when you pick it up, you feel like, oh, this seems like the perfect diameter to fit into that pedestal.
That's what she said.
Fantastic. Y'all nasty.
Okay. Do you guys want to go for a little bit longer to a cliffhanger, or do you want to wrap up for tonight?
Always got to go for the cliffhanger.
Gotta go for the cliffhanger.
Okay. So, at the moment, it's just middle of the night in the middle of the jungle. But you
But I am seriously cursing that damn statue to hell and back.
leave, and it, like I said, it's middle of the night out here in the jungle. It's like half a day back to town. So what do you as the party want to do about this right now?
Well, we're not wandering back in the jungle in the dark.
I'll give you a, if we go back to the big map, that might,
You know, today, actually, I learned that I am afraid of the dark. So, good thing I can see it in it, huh?
So you're, here's where you are now. So yeah, it's about half a journey to really either of the places that you could go.
We can go to Ribbiton. We could go... Just make we can make a camp out here.
I think so.
When you look over at Braun, he's just got like half of his bedroll kind of covering his torso, and he's just like,
The decision has been made.
"Can someone walk on my back, please?"
Charlie, that is exactly what little children are made for.
Hazard's gonna go ahead and finish setting up the campsite and establish a perimeter.
Okay.
And do his 4 hours of meditation where he can
Okay.
wake up if needed.
Are there any other slots that people still have that they wish to use before you guys get a long rest in?
5th level, I'm
There
gonna
is-
holler at Spitter.
God,
Okay.
you're gonna kill us. If you had been texting him, I would have died.
That's true. Well, who knows? You don't know what would have happened because nobody fell into the pit long enough to find out.
Hey, buddy, just saying that, you know, if you want to try to get a piece of this, you need to get in line because I've died almost like 5 times in the past 24 hours. Bye.
Of course, it starts off with another spit, and then it's like, no pieces. I'll be taking the whole thing. All of you.
Ow, ow!
I think he likes me, you guys. I think
thirsty.
he likes me. He's such a saucy flirt. But the spitting.
Naughty boy. I know, but you know, you gotta change him, right?
You know, you gotta do something.
Oh, they're all a fixer-upper.
Okay, so we move ahead to, it's the next morning in the jungle.
This is the darkest I can think about to be.
No!
Oh, Jesus! That's a cool fucking picture, though.
I like
What
that.
is this? Is this another
I do
disguise for
too.
Charlie? Whoa, look at this guy.
This guy's
Ew,
dope
he
as hell.
lives.
I bet he's got little
Look at
chicken
it.
legs, though.
I got bullet nail on my back. I'm like you.
Look how ripped he is, though.
Uh-huh.
So you've got so it'd be a full day to go to the Temple of the Sun. A little over half to get to Center Tree. Just under half to get to the Grung village of Ribbiton. Where do you guys want to go? If you want the cliffhanger, it's going to be at the other temple, of course.
Might as well
Want to
get
go
there.
to the sun and just meet our next doom.
Okay. So you will get there in the evening again, of course, because it is a full day to get there. But I will say, as you set off in the morning, Braun is actually going to get a message from Greta just saying, hey, yeah, you weren't back for your armor, but don't worry, I left it at the armorers in Center Tree, so you can, he knows to give it to you whenever you come by to pick it up.
Nice. Guys, we need to live through this mission. I have new armor waiting for me.
I
Of
think there are many other reasons we need to live through this mission. Like
What's up
to
there?
live through this mission.
But it's like it's a high ranking reason, though.
It's easy for me to say with this badass armor, so I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm coming from a place
Alright.
of entitlement here.
So give me a moment to move tokens. And so you guys eventually, you guys go through jungle and you come to a temple that, you know, it looks kind of a lot like the one you were in before. Obviously, it's a different one because you're in a different location, but it does look very similar as you approach.
I hate it already. You know, it's the one of the suns, so what if... Oh no, what if it's just like blinding light? What if it's just light and you can't see shit?
That's gonna be hell for you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be great for us, but it's gonna be hell for you.
That's true.
Gonna make sure that my helm of understanding shit is snugly on my head.
Anyways, so tie this around your waist, and then you're gonna tie this other half to me, so we don't have this thing happen again.
Oh, yeah. Let's tie each other together.
Oh yeah, I guess were you guys
weren't we
technically?
already
I was gonna say, I feel like you would
I
have.
think we were just holding it, weren't we?
If I was,
I don't
if
think
you,
we actually did it.
I was gonna say, if you were, then all 4 of you would have been dragged out over a pit, hanging by strings. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You think the 3 of them couldn't support 1 bronze weight?
Hold on, let me roll.
well,
a
it's the
strength.
fact that
And
this
also just
this
if you
hand.
picked up somebody, we'd all go flying.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, yeah, you'd all go flying if somebody got knocked. You know.
Too late to retcon now.
What was that, Sid?
That's my strength save
Mm.
to save Braun.
Oh, God, Phoebe.
Oh yeah, I guess I would have saved Braun more easily, but you also you would have been dragged around like yo-yo style, like.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you get to the temple. What do you do as you approach this identical looking temple? Because I totally just used the same art, because why not?
No one
Yes.
can outrun the sun.
Stomp up the... outrun the sun? Oh, it's gonna be like those maps in Mass Effect when you're too close to the sun and you have to stay in the shadow because it burns. Anyway,
I don't understand any of what you just said.
I'm gonna start up these stairs, I suppose.
Race you.
Oh, hell yeah!
Okay. You race up. Is Braun doing his detect magic again?
Come
Oh,
at
shit.
me. Come at me,
It
sis.
takes 10 minutes to cast, so no.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, let's see who gets up the stairs first between Val and Hazard. Oh, it's a tie!
Wow. Wow.
Yeah!
Wow.
All right, no, fuck this. We get like 10 feet away, and I'm like, no, I'm not losing, and I grappling hook the rest of the way up. I see like we're neck and neck, and it's like, haha, what a. Wait. Ha,
Dimension
I was there.
door.
I was there.
Oh! You grapple, and by the time you get up there, she's already there.
Yeah, she
Oh,
steps out of the portal.
Were we racing? I couldn't even tell. I was here for so long. I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
You win this time, kid.
All right.
Nice try, buddy.
So you guys head
Now I have
inside.
to burn a spell slot right before we go into a fight.
It was worth it.
That race was like the most competitive thing in a while.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, it was epic.
That was like Hillball all over again.
Right?
God,
Yeah.
Hillball.
Okay, so you enter this temple, and you see another statue.
Ah, I'm in darkness. Oh, okay, I was just over too far.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
still basically in.
Yeah, don't
We
don't
give
meta
it-
the fact that this map is way bigger.
We give it the scroll, I guess. I'm assuming its hand is like, hey, pay up, bitch.
Yeah, it's in the same pose. Empty grip and
Mm.
hand out.
I'm gonna give it its scroll.
Okay. You're just gonna
It
drop.
doesn't work.
You just drop the scroll right on there.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what happens.
Oh, I guess we didn't even like inspect the room to see
You
what
didn't.
the hell.
You didn't.
Good job, us.
Can I have
Cool.
everybody? Can everybody move their tokens to where they would be standing as Val places this scroll? Obviously, Val, you're gonna be like right in front of it. Can I have everybody else just move where they approximate they would be? You don't have to think too deep about it, but okay, cool. So here's what happens.
Play, bud.
Andrew, you're gonna come. You wanna
Oh,
see
sorry.
this? Little, here comes our
Check on it.
cliffhanger. So okay, here's what happens, guys. You set the scroll down. and suddenly a wall rises up, cutting you off from the entrance. Did that work?
Oh.
Did the light cut off as I wanted it to?
No.
No, I can still see.
Well, no, not entirely, but now is there's less light here, right? Oops, I'm still
I
drawing.
have no difference in what I could see before.
I literally just added a line to dynamic lighting. That makes no sense. All right, hold on a
I can
second.
see a line.
I think I see the line. Are you sure you didn't put the line on the right?
I definitely. That's really weird. Okay, wait a second. How about now? Oh, weird. That's not changed. What is happening? I'm drawing a line on the dynamic.
There we go.
Okay,
There you go.
now it works. Weird. So it didn't apply until I went back to the map layer. Then it acknowledged it. That was weird. Okay, so Braun, like directly behind you, a wall just closes. Over to the right, a wall opens. Over to the left, a wall opens. Val, from where you're standing, you can probably see what maybe looks like a little pit. And out of that pit, suddenly a whole bunch of sunlight is going to just burst in the room and start heading toward all of you. And it feels really, really, really hot. Like you gotta outrun the sun, as the scroll says.
Can I
But
cast
it
darkness?
says you can't outrun the sun. No one can outrun the sun.
Well, we're
So
gonna
we're
find
not-
out.
Charlie,
You're
haste
I
now!
immediately use a
Well,
sorcery point to. Immediately use a sorcery point to get resistance to fire damage.
We're gonna hold here because this will be our cliffhanger. But yeah, that's what happens. A bunch of sunlight is just gonna burst out of the darkness and start heading for you guys. And there kind of seems to be only one way to go. And so we'll see what's down that hallway next time.
Sorry.
I was like, this episode is gonna have either one of two cliffhangers. It's gonna be the sunlight spilling out, or it's gonna be down in the pit. This dude shows up, and you're just like, oh no.
I did not expect dude in the pit to roll up.
Yep.
That caught me by surprise.
Yep. Well, like I said, by the time you figure out what all the scrolls are for, you might, like I said, there's a point of inspiration up for grabs. You can kind of figure out sort of the basis there. But for now, that's an episode. We'll pick up right here next time. And then we'll figure out, you know, where you're gonna go from there, what the deal is. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back next week.
Ow, dude. I hope everyone's enjoying